Which one
What's
is
going
the
on, Braden? Hey, neighborhood health gremlin.
Jesus Christ? Which one is the what are we using for them? They said one of them's messed up, so which one are we using for them?
I don't know. Where did you find that?
Which one's the sitting right here?
And then this one's the messed up one.
I thought that was also sitting right there.
How does this sound, guys? Is it breaking up? Is it clear? Let me know.
Oh.
How did your surgery?
What the? They even working?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, you.
It's breaking up. Because both of them are not on there. One of the for that.
Oh. Well, shit. Dude. Okay, so it's this one. So I'll keep this over here for both of us, I guess. And this is the bad one.
Put that back in the
Case.
Hang on, guys.
Here's the case. It's
over there. Gotta fix the audio.
one of our little mics decided to conk out because it hates us, of course. Could be the only real reason.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. All right. Here, try that.
Can y'all hear me? That mic he had. Yeah, figured. Can y'all hear me now? Does it sound better? Or at least clear? I know I'm putting it on my mouth, so it's probably loud as hell.
Oh, you came early, man.
All came early?
Okay.
Everybody, right now, on the spot, send Alt $500 just because he came early.
What's going on, Braden? I see you in here creeping.
Not including us, though. We're poor.
How you doing, Braden? It's your first time being in one of our lives?
Braden Arbiter. Okay.
Handsome reptilian.
That's.
Prove it.
I was just about to say that's a thing.
Prove it. Join my fan club. Surgery went well. That's good.
That's good.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
It's my first time too. Shut the hell up, all. This is my first time too. I believe it. It's your first time on time. Does that count?
Facts.
Because if that's it, then yeah, of course. Welcome.
All right, let's see. You got
But see, now you reaching the you family stage. So listen, go get your own water. Go take a seat wherever. All right.
Now go get your own water.
Go get your own water. All right. Don't ask me to get up. You at that level. Damn is right.
Nope, you're already here.
You know how it is. After you done came to
happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Happy Juneteenth.
Did you guys cook out?
Let us know. Let us know.
We went for a walk earlier, and at the park that we went to go walk, they were throwing something on the grill over there. Almost smelled good.
Almost to the left.
Almost went over there and was like, hey, let me get a burger or something. Let me get a little hot dog. Let me get a glizzy.
Not the glizzy. Oh, by the way, I do this.
Just laying down. That's good.
I do this for neighborhood health gremlin.
What's your recovery looking like? Your recovery time?
I don't know. I'm gonna do this every time for her. She got me making sure they on point right before the live.
It's not right before the live.
1 through 10. Oh, so it's just on point. Period. Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay. Shirley said, "Sup all day." Hey, man. You know, As slaves, we didn't get to.
Okay,
We
well,
didn't get to sleep all
right.
day. So you
Let's,
do that. You take
let's
your
not
damn time and
let's not
sleep.
bring the teeth into this.
My dumbass had to work. My last job, we had it off. You should have called out. Oh, you just started.
I'll take
Okay,
an 8 out of
okay,
10.
okay.
You know,
Yep,
they're not the best right now. They're not the best.
I get that. You gotta
Well, that's
you gotta
that
get
do-rag
there
line.
before you bring the nigga out.
Oh my!
I
Whoa!
got you.
Whoa!
I got you. You gotta
Whoa!
get them accustomed. I get you.
Yeah, get this. Yeah,
How's
look at
y'all?
that.
How y'all doing? How was
Whole
your
change.
week? How was your week?
There we go. Not yet.
Yes, she did. He did. I told him before we started to take it.
You?
Your week was great. That's good. That's good. You don't
Look at
usually say great, so that's a step up. You know.
Who said great?
Shawnee's.
Wow. I'm actually very happy. I love when my sister has a great week. I don't get to hear that too often. So
Well, one of our godchildren is graduated and is going into middle school, I believe. I think Jada's going into middle school. So that's something. See?
graduate elementary school. So
Well, yeah, you had surgery this week, so that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But I'm very glad that it went well.
yeah, going well that's everything. Because then you wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be able to see you with the creepy ass neighborhood health gremlin face. How did that? Nope. Never mind. I remember. I was gonna ask how did that start, but yep,
it was me.
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Our week was okay. I always forget what happened during the week, so I have to
I'm gonna tell y'all.
think
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Bullshit be happening. Okay, so be trying to forget sometimes, you know. But something amazing happened. We finally reached 1,000 followers on Instagram. So you know, I'm doing one of these. That's very important because that means we can go live now on Instagram.
Yeah, so
and
we're gonna try that
for some
next week.
platforms that are, you know, take things to a next level when you just sneeze the wrong way. We're gonna utilize
I
it.
was trying to do like a celebration. I don't know why I picked that.
Oh.
There we go. That's something. Oh, there we go. Confetti. There we go.
Whoop,
1,000
whoop.
followers. So we didn't get a chance to play with it today so that we can go live on there.
But we will.
But we'll probably play with it this week.
Then you should see us on Instagram.
So if you're not already following us on Instagram, hi Brianna. If you're not already following us on Instagram, head over there on all platforms except Patreon and Twitter.
Same name. But
or X.
We also might be, I don't know, not quite like super viral, but we did post a video and we did promote it.
That's crazy.
Promote it. What?
Oh, talk about you late. You so late as usual. That's crazy.
Why?
That's crazy. Hey, bless Nana.
So we posted a video and we promoted it, right? And then when you go and look at the stats and all that stuff, it showed that the video was through the roof without the ad, without the promo. It shows what the promo's done for you and what the video's just done on its own.
Yep.
And last time I looked at it, we was at 42,000 views.
We're at 44,500.
44.5 thousand views. And I want to go and see how much of that is us and how much of that is the ops. Let me stop. Yep, 44,505.
Samuel Simpson, how you doing, good sir?
Woo.
That's a name right there. It does feel good get more than that. It really does. Without having to push, because we do promote our videos sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes how we get, most of the times how we get those views.
Mm-hmm.
But this one went on its own. I think
we've only had
promo,
2 like this.
I think from the promo, we only like 1,000 of the views are actually because of the promo. Oh, 3,400 now.
3,400 out of 44.5 thousand.
Yeah.
So over 40,000 alone is us. And the promo.
That smells like cat spray.
What's wrong with you? How do you
that smells like cat spray. When you came down,
there's no way
you poured it in there. I thought you was I was about to have to tell you to go back and get in the shower because I thought it was you.
I just came from the
I know,
shower.
but I was like, you're gonna have to go back. And now every time you drink it, it keeps getting stronger. And I'm like, that's nasty. He's drinking Welch's sparkling passion fruit mango, and it smells like cat spray.
I didn't want to take my pill with alcohol. My bad.
You could use
I
water.
chose something different.
So probably next week we're gonna get new ones
because the drink of choice today.
Kind of low now. Yeah. But today I'm drinking the watermelon sangria by Carlo Rossi, whatever. Again, we're not sponsored by any of these people, but if you want to. Anyway. Yeah, and he's drinking that Welch's cat piss.
Fuck you, okay? Just straight out, fuck you.
Just saying.
Welch's cat piss is crazy.
So we're gonna be continuing the conversation from last week because I feel like we didn't really get into it because I said the F word, and he said the R word. So I love taking my meds, but look, well, we know that you have a problem that needs to be discussed. But
yes,
for now,
yes.
Last week's combo. Oh yeah, neighborhood health problem. He wasn't here. So last week's combo was toxic masculinity.
Yep.
It started because I was on Instagram and I saw this video of this guy who he's getting his hair braided by some girl.
Birthday thing.
Yeah, and he asked her what would you do or how would you feel if your man's birthday came up and his boy bought him a cake. And she's like, she's like, what's wrong with your friend buying you a cake? Okay. Then he's like, then it skips and then he's calling all his boys. So every single one that he called, I want to say he called like 7 or 8 different people. Mm-hmm. And he's like, bro, when's your birthday again? And they'll say March whatever or whatever, their birthdays. And he's like, how would you feel if I bought you a cake? And almost all of them, except one, said,
and even that one was like, that's weird, but
that's gay, pretty much. He's like, if you buy me a cake, I automatically think you're trying to fuck. And the one that said, bro, that's kind of weird because I wasn't expecting it. Like, if we talked about it and you did that, then cool. But then in the end, he was just like, I still be appreciative. I'm thankful that you did that.
He's the progressor.
It's not gay, but that's what made me think of the topic. I was like, this is definitely toxic masculinity because there's so many things. Because there's another video. It was like a podcast clip. And this is not the first time I heard it, though. And this guy was like, I don't wipe my ass because it's gay. What do you mean? Unless you have a bidet, you need to wipe your ass. Even with a bidet, your ass is wet. You're gonna get up and just have ass wet. You're just gonna get up and have wet ass. So he said, I don't wipe my ass.
That's nasty.
He said, I don't wipe my ass, and also in the shower, he doesn't clean his ass. What? But it's not even the first time I've heard that.
Yeah, that's the part that gets me. I'm like, why is this the 19th? Like, how many people are gonna just not wipe and wash their ass? Like, I don't.
Like, you walking around smelling like doo-doo, and their assholes gonna fall off.
I'm trying to figure out, how is it gay to
you're not supposed
wipe
to be doing,
your ass?
Apparently you're not supposed to be doing nothing but your butt.
So, let me get this straight, right? I'm not a gay man. But to engage in sexual intercourse, I'm assuming that the hole is utilized, right?
With caca.
No. I'm just saying, like, when they're doing their thing, I'm trying to say this so, they don't ban us.
The boom boom?
Yeah, when they're doing I can't say that because that's your thing and it sounds weird coming from my mouth.
Oh.
But I'll say it anyway. So when they're doing the boom boom.
The naughty?
Boom boom.
Okay.
So when they're doing the boom boom.
Oh, okay. Now it sounds
I assume weird. That, they're going, I don't assume, I know. They're going for the hole, right?
Mm-hmm. It got instantly hot.
My question is, right, what does that have to do with you wiping your ass crack?
The thing is, when you think about these things, they're not gonna make sense to you because you know what you're supposed to do. Yeah. You know that you don't wipe your ass. Like Shawnee said, she said that's why some men walk around with poop cementing their cheeks together. Cementing their well, I mean, see, they're safe now. When you walk by people and they smell shit and you're like, oh, why do they smell like that?
Well,
now I know because you don't wipe your ass.
Nasty butt.
if you choose not to
Oh,
wipe your
that's
ass,
loud.
at least get a bidet.
At the very least.
Not Brianna saying, "Yeah, bring back bullying."
Oh my! You can't say that.
We're not doing that at all.
Right.
TikTok. I was just reading a comment.
Sheesh.
They also be
Remember,
having
you can
holes
get
in
in
their
trouble for
drawers.
comments too.
Oh yeah. Hey, the gamers drink.
The gamers drink, bro. We missed you. It's been a while. All right. Caught a couple of your streams, but had to jump out. I ain't gonna lie. I was busy doing whatever busy people do at the time.
We was going over
Okay,
the rules
Quinn.
last time.
The rules of
The secret
Oh,
rules,
yeah,
whatever, and I
yeah.
didn't get to finish because
because we got cut off. Gamers drink last week. We was doing toxic masculinity, and we got banned till Monday because you know how we are.
Jokes on them. We only go live on Fridays.
So, but that's only
that's
exactly what I would have said.
That's what Brianna said to me when I told her.
Jokes on you. And we had like 15 minutes left anyway. So, what's up? But anywho, yeah, we were doing that and it was getting good. And she had a lot like written down.
I
and
had
everything.
like statistics. I had these rules that apparently are like the secret rules of being a man. There's like so many different scenarios. Like this is a big topic.
Yeah.
This is a topic that we could have did like an episode of instead of being live.
We probably should have, actually.
But we could still do it and actually have guests. But we're gonna continue that today because we didn't get to, really talk about it last time.
Again, y'all see me on my phone. I'm just hitting up the squad and others to tell them to get their black ass on the line.
Yeah. So last week we were talking about rules. So apparently there are these secret rules that men are supposed to abide by, or like when they're nurtured. Because really, I mean, it is nurturing. There could be negative nurturing. So when you're nurtured as a child, these are like some of the rules, I guess, that are unspoken or taught. Oh, what's up, Gregory? So the first rule. Oh, actually, because Gamers Drink,
here now.
You missed it. You missed the story. I'm gonna go over to what made me pick this topic real quick.
I
saw a video on Instagram. This dude was asking his friends how would they feel if he bought them a birthday cake, and a lot of them was like, "That's gay." And if you buy me a cake, I automatically think you trying to fuck. That's pretty much the gist of it. And it was just, and when I was watching it, it kind of made me sad, because I'm like, your friend buying you cake makes you gay? Like, it makes them gay. I don't understand that. Like, my mindset is if you don't like men, you don't like boom boom with men, gotta watch my words, then you're not gay.
I don't like doing the boom boom with men. It's not my thing. Do I like men? Of course. We're awesome. Do I like gay men?
Not straight people are so
of course.
depressing.
They're awesome. But I don't understand how. I get it because I was actually thinking about it. Oh. No.
If you forgot.
Dang. Can't do it if your power's off.
Say booty relations sounds better.
Booty relations, I love it. I actually love that.
Neighborhood Health Gremlin, you didn't miss anything. I was just catching up Gregory and Gamers Drink.
But yeah, I kind of get it because I was looking at it as, I guess a birthday cake is something that's considered soft. All the stuff that is associated with a birthday when you're younger is considered soft. Singing to you, everybody singing around you, blowing out the candles.
Blowing out candles is definitely going to be considered gay.
It's a cake, it's sweet, it's soft, like all of those things. So I was trying to think of like a bunch of other stuff, and oh my goodness.
It's a lot.
A lot of people have corroborated.
The game just posted today. He said, your man be the one to put his hand up in the club when they say, where my fellas at? Are you not a fella? I don't understand.
Y'all gonna have to start saying I identify as something different, because I mean, just saying it.
Like, how's that
a straight man?
How is that an insult?
It's kind of okay, kind of not. I guess I don't know anymore.
I don't know, man. But it's just and even with like it doesn't help that rappers. The game is the perfect example. He is. Hey, put it in reverse, Terry.
Hey.
The game is the perfect example of toxic masculinity. And all those street guys always say that certain things are gay. No, not certain things. A lot of things are gay, like buying cake for your friends.
Except for one, Lil Wayne. Unfortunately, you can't kiss men and be straight at the same time.
Wait, Neighborhood Health
That's
Women
their
seems
rules.
confused. We're talking
Hmm?
about toxic masculinity.
Still, yeah, we're still talking about that.
So,
This is kind of just going on a rant.
so
It's
that's what
not a
I
structured
was
thing
saying
here.
that I saw the game,
No security
the
at all.
rapper,
Absolutely.
the game. He was on Instagram and he posted on his story that he said y'all fellas are the ones that. No, he said y'all niggas is the ones who put their hands up in the club when the DJ say where my fellas at, making it seem like that's gay. That's you ain't supposed to be doing it. That's toxic. Like
But apparently it's masculine.
Shani said, is he still a rapper though?
No.
I don't know
No.
when the last time he ain't dropped anything. So
Nobody cares, so you're not a rapper. You're a nobody.
here's
That's what
how
you
to
are.
be cis hetero man. Never express an emotion besides anger. Never articulate with feeling. I'm glad that you said that because
Here's
going
how
into
to
the
be
rules,
that's what you
cis
said it kind of
hetero
low.
man.
A cis hetero man? That's a long ass title. Can you
What's
just
up,
call me
baby
straight?
girl?
Nice and easy.
I don't do the cis thing, but in the community that they call straight people, cis women
Yeah.
and cis men.
I know the origin of the word and all that stuff. But it's so easy to say straight. It's just so easy. Straight guys.
That's a whole
especially if you're toxic
that's
and
a whole other
masculine.
issue that I'm not even gonna go into.
Oh yeah, that's
but
a whole thing.
It's the
What are
issue
they
that
guys
people
supposed to do?
have with God of War.
What?
What do you mean?
It's the issue that
Hey,
people have with
Johnny.
God of War. It's the issue that people have with God of War. I want to figure it out before he says it, but write it. They have with God of War.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody in the comments was like, "Well, ain't that
Is
what
it the
he-"
way? Is it
She's
the
like-
way he treats Atreus?
when he says boy and like he doesn't? Well, he doesn't show him affection, right?
He doesn't show him affection, and then the new God.
Hello, Gorilla Monk.
You talking about the one
Welcome.
with the lady? 'Cause I know there's one coming out with a woman. I just still haven't seen the trailer. Yeah. Okay, I haven't seen the trailer, so I can't touch that one.
So Kratos is a woman?
No,
What are
Kratos
you
is
saying?
a man. No, there's a new trailer for the next God of War. His wife. Oh wait, did he get back with? No, he didn't. He didn't
So
get
you
back
didn't see?
with.
You gotta watch the trailer.
Yeah, I gotta watch the trailer.
Yeah.
I platinumed God of War, the one with Atreus, and then
God of War, Luffy.
Laufey. Then I platinumed God of War Ragnarok, and the endings were amazing. But
Shani said off topic.
yeah, this is off topic. But yeah, God of War Laufey. Why is it called
Bob.
Laufey?
What's up, Bob?
Isn't Laufey the king of the ice giants?
Hey, thanks for the like. I like that you threw your name out there in caps, so say that. Hey.
Now, okay then. Okay.
Where's the mouse? There we go.
Definitely. Now follow as well.
Hello.
My guy.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's going on? Now, what made you want to join? What you got to say? What's going on?
I can't talk about like the whole toxic. I'm having an echo, so bear with me.
Got you.
Oh, it's probably turn the speaker down. Hold on.
I got you.
Oh shit, that shit's all the way up.
Always is. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's any better.
So it's hard for me to talk about the toxic masculinity of God of War in chat. So I was like, let me go ahead and just kind of break it down to y'all, right?
Okay. Toxic masculinity has a lot of
The first 3 God of War games was all about toxic masculinity.
It was all about destruction, and
yeah,
it depends on how you look at it, I guess, because
you know, how you look at it, right? But
yeah,
there were themes of it that kind of crossed over into it. But the new God of War, like him going into the Norse mythology,
yeah,
and then even this new God of War that's coming up called God of War
Laufey.
Like people have a problem with that because he's getting more sensitive to like so like God of War Ragnarok. In God of War 2018, he was telling his son to like close your heart to.
Quite literally telling him to close his heart to.
Yeah, close your heart to like
the living.
Somebody, right?
Yeah, it starts off with him and the dog dying, and he's just like.
It starts off with that, right?
Yeah, and it's just like. But.
Oh. Yeah, all right. I'm back. My apologies.
You're good.
So in God of War Ragnarok, it's a little bit more like, all right, let me kind of connect with who you are as human,
Mm-hmm.
your emotions,
Mm-hmm.
and now they got God of War Laufey, and a lot of people got a issue with it, So that's what I was saying about like toxic masculinity and how some of those rules are applied in who Kratos once was. But if people look a little bit more deeper into the first three God of Wars, they can see that Kratos was a man who was
He's angry.
he's angry, but
And he had his reasons.
But he was also misguided.
Yeah.
Extremely.
You know what I
He
mean?
Yeah.
misled, misguided, all of it.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
And so
His
that's
story
where
is
I
sad,
think
man.
when we're thinking about video games and toxic masculinity, you can kind of see it there. But there are some people, man, who grown just like us, who
Mm-hmm.
just can't see past it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a generational curse.
Yeah.
Because you were taught that way, so you teach your children that way, and it's up to the children now to break that cycle for their kid. But
and it's I'm glad that this generation has shown a significant change, because it's still an issue, but imagine this issue in the 50s and 60s. It wasn't an issue. It was a way of life. That's just how it goes.
Carl's trying to join.
Who is Carl?
All right.
Hold on.
All right, hold on now.
Y'all don't make us stay on longer than 10 o'clock, because it's not like y'all about to have us in here. But yeah, it's like,
hello, Carl.
The way that we were taught when it comes down to being a man in society today, you have what? Your live is not eligible for recommendation, restricted search because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content.
What?
This is in line with what reproduced content?
God.
Y'all should really consider like going to Twitch.
Oh no, we just got approved on Instagram, basically. So we're about to switch over to there. But I don't understand this unoriginal.
Yeah, that was different.
Are they talking about
I don't understand.
the
because we did the same topic from last time? Is that what they're talking about?
crazy.
So we're copying our own.
What if that was our whole thing?
Oh my gosh. So guys, if we get cut off, go to YouTube.
Yeah, go to YouTube. Please don't.
We're on YouTube right now.
We're active on YouTube.
But yeah, it might cut us off like it did last week.
What's going on, daughter? But yeah, no, where I was going with it is because of the way we were raised, yeah, we were questionable. We questioned, if it's okay today. And
hey, thanks for the follow.
It's good when a group of us, and by group I mean people that don't even know each other, but it's good when a group of us experiment, being like looking and saying hello. Is that a person? Definitely heard a person.
Carl.
Oh. But yeah. So like for me, I'll give you my own experiences. Toxic masculinity went out the window a long time ago for me. I'm talking like in my teen years, because I just didn't connect in that way. First off, I was raised by a woman, a single mom.
Hello, everyone.
So it's a lot.
Thank you for the follows for the new people. We just got 3 new people.
Hey, what's going on? Thank you.
Monk said that was a soft ass hello.
Huh? It was, but we're still here for it.
Vic
we're still
LeBron,
here
okay,
for it.
Thank you for the follow.
But we follow back, by the way. But yeah. So like being younger and all that stuff, I grew up in it, and my sisters were the coolest people to me. My mama was the coolest person to me, and my boys, they did the toxic masculinity, but I was kind of more the leader, so I really didn't care.
I could definitely see at least 2 of them doing the masculinity stuff.
Yeah, but when I learned to be humble and understand that it's not that serious, it's like there's 2 things.
Hello.
Hey. Hello. We can, well, when I have 2 situations that got me. One,
Shorty said we still are the coolest. Do you think growing up with sisters help reduce it?
Y'all have those little
why does it sound like a kid?
action figures behind your wall?
Yes.
They're called Pops.
I have a whole collection of them.
Oh, as you can see, so do I. I'm glad you do. We're basically amazing, is what you're getting at, and I love it. But
How old are you?
how old are you? How'd you jump in?
Everyone say that I sound 8, but I'm actually 18.
I don't believe
I
it.
don't believe ya.
Everyone say that I sound 8.
You do
You
sound
do
about
sound
8.
8. Maybe we'll give you 10. We'll give you 10 and a half max. But as I was saying, we're gonna mute you though. But yeah,
Sorry, honey.
when I was younger, and damn, everybody want to know.
Who this?
When I was younger,
Why are you not showing me? What the hell?
I was saying when I was younger, I had my daughter, and I had a situation
There we go.
where
Jesus
my
Christ. Fat chick.
I didn't have
thrower.
any money for Pampers, and she really needed Pampers. And one of my boys decided to just
Hello.
toss me the money.
Yo.
What is happening?
What's good?
We're gonna
Okay.
hold off on the joint.
Point across, bro.
Yeah, for real. We gonna have to hold off on the joint. Hold
We're
on.
gonna have to.
We got y'all though. But yeah. So one of my boys, I said it, and I was just like,
I said, what is happening, Brianna?
I
I'm
didn't
gonna ask you a question after he's
I
done.
didn't want to accept it. I didn't want to even ask. But I was like, my mother always taught me that they are the most important, and you can't be doing that machismo. Oh, I'm a man. I can just do whatever. Blah blah blah. If you actually can't. I turned to him without hesitation. He was like, "All right, let's go to the store. Let's go." Got him. First time I was humbled. The second time was that toxic masculinity went out the window. Was the group of people that I hang with, the jokes that we make are so dark, it's not even funny. Obviously, I'm not going to say any of them because of TikTok.
Brianna,
but
I'm about to.
The long story short on that one is nothing is off limits, and we've said the wildest stuff to a point where it's just like, there is no reason for it. It just doesn't feel right to be all extra tough like that in areas that don't even make sense. Because what are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for? I think that is the much better response is, who are you doing it for? Because if you're doing it for yourself, hands up.
Brianna had asked a question.
What was the question?
She said, "Do you think growing up with sisters helps reduce being a toxic man?"
I'm gonna say it's a 50-50. I only grew up with sisters. When my brother was born, I was already like an adult. Well, I was almost an adult. But
what the hell is happening right now?
When with my sisters, I mean, my older sister, she's not soft at all, and my younger sister, that's my baby. That was my bestie growing up, and then again, mom. So it's not like they didn't make me softer, but they also didn't make me harder. You know, like they did their best to mold me into who I am. And I say they because I'm not saying my older or my younger sister raised me, but technically they did help raise me. You know, nature, nurture, all that good stuff. So they were the people that I'm around. They were the people that I wanted to, interact with. And we had our ways, we had our things, and that's it.
Bruno and Henry, thank you for the follows.
Absolutely. But versus being in a group of toxic masculine men, that at that point, then it's just that and now, yeah, I hit her up. Then at that point, it's just like, well, shit. Now you're gonna end up, not always, but for the most part,
obviously, I'm not a guy, so I can't speak on the sister thing.
Oh,
but
yeah. How about you, Gamers Drink?
Yeah, for me, it was my mom. Like I didn't have any sisters. I didn't have any sisters.
Okay, you're muted, Dada. By the way, I don't know if you knew that. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was me and my mom. It was me, my mom, my brother. My dad died when I was 13.
Wes.
But it was just it was seeing her, like watching her. I think that. So okay if I talk? Is it okay if I talk?
Let him get it out. Why he's so Is that Steven? No, that's not. That's Donna.
Is it okay? Wait, let
Drink finish. Yeah.
Let him talk. Let Black Mango talk. Let him talk.
Wait a minute.
Let him get muted.
Are you in the kitchen right now?
That man's at. Oh, I already muted you.
He's in there
Wait.
cooking right now.
About to put an order in, but I need it for free
Nah, I
$3.99.
need that chicken again anyway. I'm about to come down there.
But go ahead, gamer.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with, you know, if you're growing up and you know what I mean, like the main woman or female that I witnessed was my mother.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I had sisters or anything like that, but seeing my mom and the strength that she had, even after my dad passed when I was 13.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
That influence, you know what I mean? Just kind of like, so my dad passed when I was 13. My brother's 14. So just kind of like seeing her, like try to deal with things, try to deal with two adolescent boys, that had more of an impact on me. So yeah, I just kind of share my experience regarding like even masculinity and identity at that point in time.
Yeah, no,
I could definitely see that because you can go either way when you have a single mom. I mean, you know, she had your father until you was 13, but she became a single mom at
which
that
is
point.
a great thing to even have the father there. So that's awesome in and of itself.
Yeah.
I love that.
You need help? You got it?
I got it. Sorry, this bad boy overheated.
I don't know why I overheated so quickly though. Wes, you said you had a question. What was your question? Sorry.
But
sorry about
even
that.
though I ask you, I want to let Dada, you're unmuted if you want to.
The invite to turn on his mic, he has to turn it on himself.
Oh, Dada, you're back if you want to be.
So what was the question?
Well, there
you
wasn't.
Said, you said you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about like growing up, the way we grew up. By the way, guys, that's my cousin.
He said, "Let's not."
So whatever he says about toxic masculinity, I can vouch, or I can tell you if he's lying. That's crazy.
We are cousins twice over, first of all.
That's crazy.
We found out we were really cousins later.
Oh right.
Oh yeah, we were play cousins at first. Y'all know how that go. And then found out later, like, oh wait, we're really related.
We was through the steps. I ain't play cousins. We real cousins.
Not for play.
I can barely hear him.
Later on, you said get a little closer.
Yeah, they said in the chat they can't hear you.
Black Mango or talking some Black Mango? Okay. Give me 1 second.
This man's at
He's
work.
in the kitchen right now. Send me a plate real quick.
Y'all ain't from Boston, but I would tell y'all to go check this man's food out.
Hey Hudson, thanks for joining.
There we go.
Everybody that's in here, if you like what you're hearing, send us follow us real quick. We'll follow you back. Oh, Hudson, thank you for the follow.
He make bussin' food. Don't worry, Brianna. When you come up here,
She's coming this next week, next Wednesday, I think.
There we go.
What time is your flight? Cause there's this food truck thing that they're doing in Braintree or something. Oh fuck! Go to the multi-guest. Yeah, there's a food truck thing they do every Wednesday over in somewhere. So yeah, it leaves at 9:50. Oh, you should be here. Wait, like, hi, Shanice.
Oh, it's me.
Oh my
Lord.
God, it's the tampon.
This is no. This seems like the most interactive live so far.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up? What can you speak on toxic masculinity? Also, I just want to make it clear, me personally, as of today, I believe toxic masculinity lives in men and women for how today is. Today's not even just today. It's been like this for years.
Well, yeah, you said that last week. So like, if I just
you froze with that beautiful face of yours.
But no, yeah, because women. There was this thing I saw online. This woman was sharing all her business about how her man's something happened and he was like emotional, and he was letting that out. He was talking to her and then he started crying or whatever. And then she was on Facebook or whatever it was, and she just airing him out like, oh, I can't even look at him the same anymore. He over here crying like a little bitch and da da da. I was like, damn, and that he can't be vulnerable with you.
And the reason why I said toxic masculinity in women is because of that. Because I had 2 women and 1 dude say women can't be involved in toxic masculinity. They can't be the root person doing it or whatever have you. It's like how, you know, they say black people can't be racist type of
Is this
thing.
the bad
They
one?
tried to lock it into no.
Oh,
They tried to lock it in as it is what it is on that level. But
you could click
I'm like,
view
oh,
right there, but
I'm like, when it comes to toxic masculinity, isn't that you having an issue with a man doing anything outside of being masculine in a situation that you deem to be a masculine situation? That's a smile right there. But
Neighborhood
but
Health
yeah,
Women had surgery on her back this week, guys. So she's
and she's still alive, so that means she did good.
All that ass she carried.
Okay. What?
All that loyalty.
What's
My
happening?
life was given. My bad.
that's
Oh,
great. She said all that ass she carried. Oh, I didn't even see Gregory was on YouTube.
not the
It's a
wagon
lie.
in the
Brianna
back.
said women can definitely be toxic. Stop all the crying and be a man. It's popular amongst mothers. Yes.
Yeah, and
What's her
that's
name?
toxic
I'm not gonna say her
masculinity.
name, but there's a celebrity. You know, I'm not. We ain't that big, but I ain't trying to get sued, so I'm not gonna say her name. But there's a celebrity, and her son was crying. They were like playing around, or whatever, and she took it, I guess, a little. She took it a little too far, and he started crying, and she's like, "Stop crying, you're a boy."
Don't do that.
He was like, what was he like,
Men suffer.
7 or 8 or something at that time? And I'm just like, bro.
Men suffer under the patriarchy just as much as women, and it's going to take men changing
These
this.
are a lot of new people in the.
Yeah.
In the
I know.
chat.
Brianna,
I'm
yeah.
very appreciative of it because, you know, we try and get a little popular, you know. It could be that Instagram
Hey,
video
we made
blowing us up
$4.
over here.
We made $4 last week.
Bullies!
Shawnee's.
This don't cost
Your
cheap,
face.
even if it is plastic. I'm just kidding. It ain't plastic.
Anyway, but no, Brianna, it was that person.
Mm.
But no,
$4.
Mhm.
hey,
Still a toddler.
But
Huh?
yeah, no, it's sad because it's not just men, it's also women, and that just makes it harder for it to be stopped. Because like if you have one side doing it,
bro, that shit
that
stank.
opens up.
You
I was
just-
actually
you
going
just
to ask,
wafted it
do you mind
around.
pouring me a little bit more of that cat piss, as you call it?
God, it's just
Um,
wafting that shit around.
As I'm saying, yeah, it sucks that both sides can be on it, and it's just none of these things. Me personally, I don't see any of these things stopping or going away or anything like that. And all you can hope for is it to die down.
I'm not saying this is
permanently.
my opinion. I'm saying this is what I've heard through different avenues.
Mhm.
This is the toxic masculinity thing is a problem.
You about
The
to hit.
fuck?
You about to, the camera can't see your
Anyway,
fist.
people they say they have problems with single women raising boys because they make them soft and they don't make them a man, because you know how some fathers are super hard on their sons
Mm-hmm.
to make them manly and to be a certain.
I feel like sometimes you
Mhm.
gotta be a little bit harder on your sons. Like,
I do.
I don't think so. I feel like you gotta be the person that teaches them how to live. You gotta prepare them for the scenarios that they're gonna be in. If I grew up over there in Alaska, you know what I don't have to deal with?
What?
Niggas in Dorchester. I promise
I'm
you I
pretty sure
don't.
they have their own type of Dorchester over there.
Exactly, and that's what you need to raise them to be prepared for if that person is ever gonna be in that world or that society. But if you're not gonna be in that society or you don't plan on it, which it's very easy to not go to the hood or
What?
not go to the areas
Oh
that
my god. There we go.
or go in the circles that are like, super masculine and just poison, it's very easy. If you're not gonna do that, and you don't plan on it, and you don't plan on having your kids in that area, then
All right.
you're good to go.
I feel that. He said my son can be soft. I don't care as long as he's happy.
Yeah,
And
as long as he's happy and be capable of taking care of himself and the ones he loves. But you don't have to be hard to take care of yourself and the ones you love. You don't need. And I'm not saying that you're in any way wrong, neighborhood health gremlin. What it is I think that there's times to be hard.
Yeah.
And
You
that
have
needs
to
to
be able to
and that
tap
needs to be
into it,
taught. Yeah,
But
exactly.
you don't need to have this so hard exterior
Yeah.
all the time.
I feel like it's
You should
already
be
hard
able to
enough to
tap
raise
into
a
your soft side.
boy and raise a girl into a man or a woman. So, and
But I even feel like as
if that's the
men,
case,
you need to be in tune with the soft side of yourself, especially if you have daughters, because you can't treat. I mean, they do.
she's still here. Good.
I mean, you can. You shouldn't.
What?
But you can't. You have to have a softer side with the girls, especially if it's a daddy's girl, because you see how not soft, but how like you know what a daddy's you see how a daddy's girl is with like you know.
Mm-hmm. There are things that
So
they
if
need
you
versus.
continue, if you try to be harder, you don't tap into that soft part of you, and you're just hard with them, and you're just like you're not so affectionate and all that stuff. Eventually, that's gonna push them away, and
Yeah.
it's gonna mess up the relationship that you have.
Mhm.
So it's like you have to at least be in tune to be able to tap into it, even if you're not soft
That's
all
what
the
I was.
time.
That's what I was about to say. Like it's the words are killing me because it's not. I'll put it like this, right? It's not soft to have a tea party with your daughter. In no way, shape, or form is
Oh,
that
that's
soft.
another part of
So that,
toxic masculinity because some people will be like, "Hell no."
But that's what.
gay.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna have to get off because I'm barbecuing and doing a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh,
Right?
come on, man. Send me a plate.
Mail me a plate.
Send me a plate.
Foil lasts a long
I got
time
some
now.
chicken wings. I got some ribs.
Listen,
Goddamn.
Some steak.
I can get on a flight.
I'll buy the Tupperware if you mail it. USPS ships food.
So,
Go ahead.
so look, check this out. This is one of the things that I heard a while ago.
Mhm.
There's a difference between soft and weak,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
There's a difference between
soft and weak.
Having a tea party with your daughter is soft, but it doesn't mean that you're weak. You know.
Yeah.
So that's where I think a lot of guys get confused. That they're like, oh, that's they think soft means weak, but it doesn't.
And that's where the toxic masculinity comes from because they think a lot of these things mean soft, mean gay, mean just like not manly. Like it doesn't make any
This
sense.
was muted.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't. It's the wordplay for me because I don't. When these types of things come up, I don't look at them as gay or soft or whatever. Like I don't look at that. Like first and foremost, gay is your orientation,
preference, right?
Yeah,
Like,
your
what-
preference. So I don't understand how wiping your ass is like, come on now, bro, come on.
Just telling you
But
what
then,
I've heard.
but then with the soft, it's like, is it being soft playing with your daughter? Because you did have her, right? And you chose to keep her, right? And you chose to stay in her life. So is it really soft? Because to me, I don't see a difference between having a tea party with my daughter and then going and playing with wrestling men with my son. I can see the difference, but I don't see it in it. Like I'm not looking at it that way.
Yeah.
Like I get it, wrestling, guys, brr. But don't forget that there's women wrestlers.
All right, there's women that like wrestling.
And so that's why I'm like, okay. And then the tea parties. Okay, you got the tea parties. Cool. I drink tea all the time. So I didn't know that made me soft or whatever.
Let me get my fake tea and dessert with my daughter in peace.
Exactly.
I want seconds.
Who you telling? Now you go or like when you see the dudes that let the kids do their hair or do the nails and all that stuff. If
The Rock does
you're
that.
trying to, The Rock does it. That man's 6'1", 800
They be
pounds,
painting
solid
his
muscle.
head,
You gonna tell him he's soft?
He be doing it.
He's gonna squeeze his arm out and be like, "Oh, this one layer of skin, it is pretty soft, right? I use cocoa butter." That's what he's gonna hit you with.
Thank you.
Other than that, it's
Thanks
just
for
like,
joining Gamers Drink.
yeah, thanks, man. Definitely good insight too.
Send me a plate. We're in
I
Boston.
wasn't playing about that. Ask for the address. We'll send you.
And Neighborhood Health Grumman said expedite one to Michigan. So we all
expedite it expeditiously, please.
We want
But yeah,
she's in Michigan.
she's in Detroit. But yeah, no. So it's just like I don't get the differences or why they have to make you soft because you can be Mr. Hard in the streets all day, but if you have a daughter and you consciously said, I want to keep that girl in my life, right? You knew damn well you wasn't about to raise her in the most militant way possible because she's your daughter. And then when she grows up and you're sitting here wondering why she's not doing all the feminine things that you dreamed that she would do, that's on you, stupid. You did that. That's on you. But hey.
Thank you, Neighborhood Health Grumman. She said, bye, Gamers Drink. Please come back to next Friday's stream.
Yes. Sooner or later, we gonna stream more often. We're gonna stream Split Fiction next week
Yeah, we're trying to set it up so that we're both like our cameras are in
on
there,
us.
like you
Yeah,
can see our reactions and stuff and all
yeah.
that. So yeah.
We're drifting into that world again. But nah, go ahead, Alt. You jumped in. You had to have jumped in for a reason.
Yup.
Don't you say no wild shit. Or go ahead, Alt.
I've seen a couple different scenarios that people bring up, right? Like
Mhm.
one of the scenarios was, let's say your wife was sick or you were a only father, whatever scenario where your daughter could not get her hair done in the morning. Would you step in and do your daughter's hair? Would you have that skill to do your daughter's hair? If you do, you soft.
Yep.
Are you not masculine? Are you? I'm like, huh? What?
That's the
crazy.
stupidest thing I've ever heard
It's
because
crazy.
What's going on here?
well, first and foremost, right? You do remember that everyone in your family is a representative of your family, right? So when you got your kid out here looking wild as fuck, that's how you're representing your family. And I say that's how you're representing your family because your kid's not old enough to do their hair
No,
yet.
but then
So
that's
the
when
parent
they
needs to do it.
but that's when they push it onto the mom.
But she's
They push the blame onto the mother.
but like he said, she's in a hospital.
they
She got hit by a bus. Now what?
they still
Now
do
what?
it.
Who the
Oh,
hell
well-
told her to get
Well,
hit by
her
a bus?
mom's in the hospital right now, so that's why her hair looked like that. Okay, well, who are you?
Right? What
Are you what are you, the fun uncle or something? Like,
for real? And don't do the whole I'll pay somebody to do it because that's not who's here at 7 a.m. when you got to get the kid ready for school.
Mhm.
I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. It's ridiculous. And you're absolutely right because that is definitely one of the scenarios I've heard before. But I'm gonna let you know right now, it is not hard to put some hair in a ponytail. And if you think touching your child's hair is soft and gay, well then what the hell were you doing when you was bathing that kid? Oh, my fault. They would have never done that because that's soft and that's gay. So yeah, they wouldn't have ever done it.
yep, I was gonna say that they won't even change their pampers.
But they'll change their son's pampers
But there's
and
some
bathe
men
their
who
son.
won't change diapers at all. Period. And it's not the whole I gag and whatever. It's just no, I don't do that. That's the woman's job.
The woman's job is crazy. It's 2026. There can't be. But there is. But there can't be. It's 2026.
There's some people
Everybody
like that.
working. There's female millionaires and there's broke.
Brianna
broke
said my
men.
dad bathed me as a kid. Some folks are weird.
Women millionaires, not female. Thank you.
What the fuck is the difference?
She said what she said.
Because when you say female, female can refer to millions of species. Women are the human.
You ain't never seen a rich dog?
No, why the dog be rich?
Why wouldn't the dog be rich? You know, if a famous, no, not even famous, a rich person dies and they say they left everything to the dog and the dog is a female.
I don't think that holds up in court. Though.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? And then you can be like, I want to pay this person permanently to take care of the dog, and they can only do this. Happens.
Okay, that's different.
Listen,
I've
I
heard
don't
of
make
that
the rules.
craziness, but
That is wild. But no, it's just it's wild that
It's sad.
these things. Yeah, actually, it's very
It's sad.
sad because when you don't do some of these things, you are taking away from the kid, and
you also take away from yourself. You don't get to experience some of these nice things to do with your children.
yeah, it's
Or,
crazy.
or
because
even in life, if you take out the children, you're taking away opportunities of you being able to live a certain life.
Mhm.
So now you gotta be this hard dude who
Just go join the army or something. Like, make that your whole life. Just like people like this just can't. They just. I don't even know what I was gonna say with the can't part, but they just can't. What?
I wish I had a dad to bathe me.
This just sounds weird now. But
Saying it like that. Well, as an adult, yeah, it sounds weird, but
I didn't have a dad to bathe me, but
I didn't.
my mom did, and it's cool. Yours is just a loser.
Yeah, I now that I know him, I don't know if it would have been
That's
okay for you to
crazy.
bathe me. Weirdo.
Mhm. Freak.
Weird freak.
I think toxic
Sicko.
masculinity started with slavery. Wild take.
I could see that, but I can't agree with it because I mean, what about the ones
Yeah,
that
but
weren't
Brooklyn.
slaves? Like, what about the tribal people that never got taken and they gave roles to this person, that person? What about the people that weren't doing anything in Asia and like the Chinese and their ways? Everybody that specifically separated women,
That's gender roles.
which comes with the toxic, which is where toxic masculinity lands itself today, because those gender roles are the ones that say you are a woman, you have to do this, you have to do that, you take care of our daughters and we'll handle this. But why is the woman taking care of the daughter? Shouldn't you both be taking care of the daughters? But that's not how it is in other
That's
other
more of a
continents.
cultural thing.
Yeah, but that's where it was born from, though.
Yeah, because even though it's cultural, it still could be seen as toxic masculinity. Because there's some cultures where, like Muslims,
Yeah,
and they have those roles
yeah,
where the mother is supposed to, when he has guests over, she's supposed to, take care of them. She's supposed to only
yeah.
take care of the kids, and all that stuff. Those, what are those countries called? I can't remember, but in those Muslim type countries, that's their whole culture is toxic masculinity.
Yeah,
The whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like today, go ahead.
Toxic masculinity now, because we're not in the culture.
Doofenshmirtz is
But
crazy.
whereas where I say it comes from slavery is the men had to not show any type of feelings or anything, because you do that, you're gonna get your ass beat by masculine.
So now, what about
I feel
massa?
like it would go back to
But hold on,
caveman areas.
but what about massa? Because you know that we're not the only ones that promote toxic masculinity. It
No,
ain't
of
just
course-
black
no, no,
people.
no, of course
Yeah,
not.
and but that's why I brought up the whole, or that's why I specified the cultural things in other countries, because that's where it stems from. Because I mean, first off, we were all brought over here. So if you started in England and you say that people have a role, women have this role, men have this role, and then you bring it over here, and then women have this role, men have this role, and then you grow up in America and it's women have this role, men have this role, and then you get to 2026, and if you do something that was back in the day considered a woman's role, you're soft. If you do something that seems like what a woman
just like
would
being
do,
a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah,
it's seen as being soft.
and that's what I'm talking about. The role, their cultures is their culture, but hundreds of years ago, that culture got brought here, and then we did this, and we did, because she's not wrong. Slaves had to be hard, but that's why I said, what about Massa? Because Massa had to exert his, manliness. But even when he went back into the house with his wife and his kids, he didn't take care of the kids.
Nah.
He wasn't sitting there like, go ahead, honey, and I'll watch the kids and have a blast. They never did that. Which also promotes toxic masculinity, because they always made the women do it. So that
the black maids and the black nannies
and that's what I'm saying. Like, it may have started back then, but we don't have to be like that today. It was hundreds of years ago.
I have a statement that's low-key disrespectful. I think religion is the origin of toxic masculinity.
I can't bring religion into this, because we know. No, you can't, because someone has to talk on it, and then we'll get in trouble.
Sheree said amen.
We get in trouble for everything on this platform.
So
I just don't trust it.
Who's read the Bible?
I mean, yeah, I've read it.
I can see that. No, I could definitely.
Oh no, I can see.
I could definitely see that.
You said being the root of it. I mean, Christianity. We go back thousands.
Religion is like a hive mind thing.
Yep.
And
if you I mean, it all starts somewhere. And if you use hive mind, religion was created.
But I feel like
enslave.
toxic masculinity kind of goes all the way back to like caveman eras. The guy would would go out. Yes, the guy would go out and do all the hunting and all that stuff. The mother was home doing the childbearing and doing other stuff.
With you with that caveman.
No.
If there was roles back in the day, like the men go out to hunt and the women stay to do child revolving, berry picking stuff. I'm sure if I don't know because I wasn't way back when, but I'm pretty sure those roles were jumped and crossed. There
So there's a big misconception there
Okay.
because I'm a nerd. The men
I can
and the
attest,
women
he
are the
is.
ones that
Hey, I
go
don't know
out
who's on
and
YouTube, but thanks for all the likes. I
hey,
just saw the
definitely.
hearts.
The men and the women are the ones that would go out and hunt. They would go out, they would protect the young, they would protect each other, they would both pick the berries, they would both find shelter. It's really crazy how we got here.
Oh, neighborhood health
Because
program.
if you are a person that considers cavemen to be the beginning, like where we started as humans, we didn't start like this.
I think
We
it goes
started
back to
with
dinosaurs.
equality. So, well, I was never one of those, so I can't really say.
Okay. Well,
But no, like I understand that a woman can bear children, but just because she can bear children doesn't mean that she can't be,
100% Sharice.
you know, she can't do what the other one does. And cavemen proved that. They both went out and hunted. They both went out. They ate enough food just so they could make sure that they can go get more food the next day. They both did it. There was never a sitting back in the room and stuff. The only time that happened was after they made a child. And even then, the man would stay and she would hunt. They'd come back and the woman. It's crazy because you would have never. I mean, y'all just said it, so you would have never thought that.
But
that's a fact, though.
But you ain't never seen no caveman cry, though. You don't.
I was about to say I ain't never seen no caveman. So,
you're right.
So you're right.
There's no like.
You're right. What the hell?
Sharice said religion.
No, not dying.
Jesus Christ.
She needs some milk.
Brianna said, I see the caveman. Shut your ass
Shut
up.
your ass up.
Sharice said, religion is definitely the origin of toxic masculinity, also used as a tool to cause division.
Yep. It was definitely
1,000%.
Yeah. I don't want to go deep into religion, but
you
know my thoughts.
I'm gonna go with these. I'm gonna start these rules.
Yeah, that was an
awesome conversation.
But we gotta
very
hit
good.
these.
But I want to get into these unspoken rules. Apparently,
the unspoken rules is wild.
I also have questions. So the first one is affection must be earned or hidden. Toxic men operate on the idea that genuine thoughtfulness between male friends is strictly forbidden. You cannot buy a gift just because. You cannot give a sincere compliment about another man's appearance or say I love you to a friend without attaching a joke to it. True affection is viewed as a threat.
Men,
as in your friend group, I already know that that's not really a thing with the core ones. Like when you get a little bit outside of the other friends that we have, some of them still have that toxic masculinity. But
my bad. It's like that for me too. My core, we're pretty well rooted in freaking logic and empathy and all this there. But as you expand, we stay open. Like, boy, we just changed the time from 10 to 9 because we was.
Why is daughter?
Daughter just said something about 10 to 9. I don't know.
Dip.
You talking to his
customers? No. When it comes to stuff like that, first off, men do all this stuff without even realizing that they're doing it, and it's crazy.
I'm different.
So, for instance, you said, what did you say about complimenting?
It says you cannot buy a gift just because, or give a sincere compliment about another man's appearance without attaching a joke to it.
So when the men that are considered masculine, when they go and they be like, where'd you get those kicks from?
Hey, thank you for sharing the live.
And they say, oh, those are fire, right? You're complimenting his shoes. But that's gay. Oh no, the way you do it is how I just said it. Where'd you get those kicks? Those are fire. That's a compliment, fam. There's no way around that. That's a compliment. But you're not allowed to do that.
This is something that we've always done. You already know. This is our thing. You know me, I catch everybody that does it wrong. If you do it wrong, I'm gonna catch you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, there doesn't have to be a joke attached to it. You just literally, yo, where'd you get those shoes from? Those are fire. The sweet on me, boy.
Yep.
Hot nass, ain't you? I bet they're fire to hear your hot nass.
But that's within the group though. Like that's what we do.
Brianna just said, no homo, but Marquise ain't that ugly. No homo, I like your chains. How many times does somebody try to give you a
And-
compliment and be like, "Oh,
and
no
how did-
homo"?
remember before no homo, there was nothing. Other than, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't want to sound gay.
Now it's
like,
pause.
yeah, it went from no homo to pause, and it's just like, yo,
It was that.
it doesn't.
After a while, it was that's what it was. It used to be.
Where did no homo and pause come from? You
Pause,
do realize
pause
that
is a
is
newer one.
no, but not even where did it come from. Sorry, y'all do understand that you are trying to clarify that you're not trying to be gay.
But that's another thing.
That is
Why?
the
Why
dumbest
is
shit
it
I've
so
ever heard.
important for you to establish that you're not gay? Do you hate gay people?
Or are you gay?
Well, that's another thing. Are you gay?
That's
So
what
that
I'm
just
saying.
you saying that's
Hands
making
up.
me ask questions like, well, why is he saying, like, is he trying to hide that he's gay?
I
or-
literally say that to almost everybody that says that pause shit. I'm like, why? Everyone that says it, and they
What's
always
gonna
look at me
happen-
confused. Like,
What's gonna happen if you don't?
Pauses, it gives you enough time to saturate yourself in your genus.
But you know you have to press play after, right?
They're really what they are.
But you have to press play eventually. This life got to go on. So you said what you said. There's no taking it back.
If you gotta say
I heard
no
it.
homo or pause, just don't say it.
Facts. If you have to say no homo or pause, don't say it. Just
If you're
don't
that
say it. If
uncomfortable
you
with
have
it,
to.
right? If you're that uncomfortable with it, don't say it.
For real.
Cause saying
Brianna
no
hit
homo,
it right on the.
no
right on.
homo came from online. I think it was so
It's
stupid.
become more of a joke than anything. It's not even.
No.
No, to some people,
No.
some people still use it as a joke, but
No.
there's like I just
No, of course.
I'm talking about what the overall consensus is now. Now you're just trying to catch people. That's what it is now. Because I be trying to catch people all the time.
I can see that.
What do you mean by catch people?
That's what it is. I'm not like when you say something, you say the wrong thing. So I'm gonna pull this pole on you or something. Like somebody say the wrong thing to me, and
Oh.
they're trying to get at me like they're talking tough. Like if it's my little cousin trying to talk tough and he says something that sounds a little, I just squash all the tough stuff by.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is. That's
I used to
all I'm
do
saying.
that shit
So
all the
it's
time. That shit was
it's
fucking
not
annoying.
always-
That shit was
it's not
fucking
always 'cause you're
annoying.
scared of your masculinity.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
No, of course not. Because I do it all the time too. I just do it in the worst possible ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're talking about, think about the people. Dottie, you gotta hold on. We're talking about the people that are doing it to be toxic, not the
Yeah.
people that are doing it without insecurity.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it without insecurity. You're trying to catch somebody up and all that stuff. You're not doing it. You don't go and say it because you're insecure and you really think that someone's going to think you're gay
That's cute.
because you complimented them. That's not what's happening now. With the people though that will do that, that's the ones that I'm talking about. Well, that's the ones we're talking
Did
about.
you paint that?
But that's exactly why there's a line. Like you
A
know
line?
who's doing it. No, there's just a line. Some people gonna say it for a certain reason, and some people are not. You just gotta. That's the line. Some people, nobody can hide it. You can tell when somebody's saying it.
I'm on both can't be stopped.
Yeah.
Being looked at as gay.
There's the
And those are the ones that
podcast that
grew up-
has all the rappers on it. It's like Mano, Jim Jones,
Joe
Dave
Budden?
East, and somebody. No, not that one.
Oh.
But there was.
Being gay is the best thing in the world.
They're on there,
What?
and one of them said something that was a little weird, but he didn't say pause. And then one of the other ones was like, "Bro, pause."
I'm not pausing. What am I pausing for? One day.
See, one was comfortable in
One-
their sexuality. The other one wasn't with what somebody else said. It wasn't even
One
you
day-
that said it.
One day, someone's gonna do this. We're gonna get up there in fame. Someone's gonna do this, and I'm gonna tell the cameraman, pause the camera. And he's gonna be like, nah. I'm like, oh, but you just said pause.
Pause it.
Like, did you need us to stop for you? You
Gotta have a
didn't.
word for it. Like, what's his name?
Well, I don't understand, sir.
We should start a new thing. Instead of saying pause, we should all stop at the same time. Everybody.
I'm not doing any of it because I'm not uncomfortable with my sexuality or whatever is considered soft.
That's interesting. So Brianna said, "I think you're she's talking to you. I think you're comfortable in your sexuality. You could compliment without even thinking that way. My youngest brother compliments whoever without that extra stuff."
Hold on. Y'all, one of y'all about to get muted because you're loud.
And then Brianna said, "I think if people are worried about others thinking they're gay, then LOL," which is pretty much what we just said. Honestly, my brother and Marquise are the only two men I've met who are comfortable in their sexuality completely.
Really?
You know,
Just
the crazy
us?
thing is, I have to actually give you your
That's a-
props because you
Huh?
weren't always like that.
Because Marquise is getting hit.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
He's tapping that ass, boy. I would be comfortable. That's that too.
Get your cousin, bro.
I'm gonna say whatever I want if I'm
I
getting
thought he
this ass
meant
tapped.
you was getting your ass beat. That's what I thought he meant. Damn, you're hot. Why you hot?
Huh?
This cat, they lick the sides.
Next to a
Everybody's
beautiful
sticking their
woman.
tongue in his-
He's
But,
just,
you know,
okay. Mute-
And now he's getting muted.
Get him.
Damn. So you said props?
No, I have to say I give you your props because you wasn't always like this.
What do you mean? The openness?
You still had a little bit of toxic masculinity when we met. You remember there was a time where I had to go to the hospital and I had one of the abscess under my arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't put my arms up to do anything. And I needed
Mhm.
my hair brushed. And I
Mhm.
said, "Can you brush my hair?" And the response was, "What the fuck do I look like brushing your hair?" Something like that. It was something on that type of
I said
toxic. The one thing you forget sometimes is you used to speak differently back in the day. You wasn't as soft as you are now.
that? I
Back
don't
then, I said something like that. That wasn't exactly what you said, but it was something harsh like that.
I can
So then
I
I
can
had to-
imagine me saying something like that, but it's just like I've done Shawnice's hair. That's if we're
Well,
talking about
that's
toxic masculinity, that's
different,
gay.
though. That's your sister, though.
But it's her hair. She's a female.
But
She's a female.
she's a woman.
You're lying. You've never done my hair.
She's a
Oh.
Yes, I have.
He said not today.
Huh.
I will go ask your
How many people?
Gerard.
I've done Ma's hair.
All I know.
Maki, hold that
Listen, all
and
I'm
brush it
saying
back
is
so I can
this
get
is
it in
what
the
you said
ponytail.
to me, and then I had to ask Mercedes to do it.
Mom's never
Oh.
had hair.
What are you talking about? She's fucking retarded. Oh no.
What'd you say?
I said-
Oh, you said it.
Great.
Damn it. We might get kicked, guys, because he said the R word again. Fuck.
Oh my God! Wow, I just got on.
I blame Shawnice.
We didn't mean it.
You know that don't matter.
I know.
Remember, switch over to YouTube, if anything.
So one of the reasons people say pause and no homo was speculated. It was because they don't want to
They don't want to what?
be hit on with
Oh.
unsolicited advances like they do women. Fuck.
Violation warning. Your live is flagged for hate speech and hateful behavior. Repeated violations could result in live being disconnected.
All right, so we're restricted for 10 minutes, so it's not going to come up in search results.
Whatever.
That hard.
All right, so we got to...
Oh, that's me. I just got off work.
Oh, I was gonna ask
You his ass.
They're scared of their own tactics. Yeah.
Scared of their own tactics is crazy. It was me. And I said it under my breath, but it's
Yeah,
tough
but
when
they
the
caught
mic's
it.
under your neck.
They cut it.
It's crazy.
Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next rule.
This is what I mean.
So the next
by-
one said, basic self-care is feminine. This goes back to the wiping your booty. This is the... Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. 2, anger is the only acceptable emotion. When a
Mhm.
man is overwhelmed, terrified, depressed, or grieving, the unspoken rule says he cannot cry or admit he is struggling. He is expected to convert all of these complex feelings into anger. Punching a wall, yelling, or completely shutting down are seen as manly actions. When shedding a tear or asking for a hug is viewed as weak.
Mic is breaking up a little. My mic or her mic?
Might be mine. Yeah, because the fan was kind of on it.
Oh,
My bad.
so that's unfortunately 100% true. Unfortunately, there's
No, I know.
there's no way around it.
Yeah.
they just don't cry. In fact, don't show any other emotion other than anger. That was a quick one because
Oh,
There's no
remember
real-
I told you last week about the guy who came home and he had lost his job. And his wife was trying to scare him, like it was like a video, and she was trying to scare him.
yeah,
But he came in and he was like all sad, and he kind of like pushed her away.
mhm.
And she's like, "What's wrong?" And he said, "I lost my job." And she's like, "Wait,
Mhm.
what?" And then she's about to start asking questions, and he just like grabbed her and started crying. And the people in the comments completely destroyed this man. Like, what are you crying for? You're not a woman. Like, stop crying. Get up and go get a new job. Like, I'm like, damn, he can't show his emotions for 2 seconds. He lost his job. He might have been the only one earning in the household at that moment. And now he was laid off, by the way. So it's like, It wasn't even to no fault of his.
I have a random request.
Go ahead, Brianna.
It's from Theo, and he told me to tell every nigga on that live I'm an honorary Haitian tonight, and tell them Languette, Mama, what? I have no
So
idea.
you saying stuff you don't know what that means. You could have just said something that's gonna get us banned.
Damn. Let me ask him what that mean.
Brianna, what was you about to
Damn,
say?
I was gonna say it sucks that like some men like they believe like having these toxic ways is the only way that should be like that. Is then when they end up meeting people who are
What was that whistle?
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
all it said in my ears.
That's sharp.
It's every time you speak though. Like you don't hear it, but then when you start speaking, you hear it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Wait, let me get my headphones.
But you're not wrong though. It's sad. It's nothing but
It's really sad because I just be wanting to hug people sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Because
It is.
to see like I said that video of the celebrity who said that to her son, I was just like, damn, maybe he just wanted a hug in that moment instead of you telling him stop fucking crying because you're a boy.
But
He's a child. Forget
kind of gay.
Forget the gender.
Like two.
He's a little boy. I mean, he's a child.
Hugging's kind of gay. So, I mean,
That's why you was never hugged.
You hug all your friends, male and female.
I guess I'm kind of gay. Probably. That's crazy. I don't understand it because
You are
nobody
comfortable with your
has-
sexuality. Hey, toast on jelly. It's been a while.
for real, I feel like today nobody has a reason to.
Has
Some
a
of
reason
the
to what? Hug?
to be toxic with
Oh.
the masculinity.
Some people don't know how to
I
break
don't-
that curse though.
I like you have all these examples around you today though. Like the hardest people do this. They give hugs. They compliment. They do like the hardest people. Well, I mean, where I grew up, you had to be one of the hardest people, and I still got to do these
But
things.
remember,
So
I
don't
just told you
understand.
there's a whole podcast of rappers. These are
Mhm.
these are role models. It's people who look at them like
Unpause.
who look up to them. So if they're saying, "Oh, I can't remember what he said. He said something. The dude was like, pause." If he's saying something regular like that, and then somebody else is saying pause, they're looking at that like, "Yeah, man, I'm hard. Like I would never, so, like, because they're one, they're stupid, but also there's a generational thing. It's just like any other generational curse. They don't know how to break out of it. You know when you feel an emotion for the first time, or you feel like the your chest gets tight, or you get butterflies. When they do that for the first time, they're not being soft for the first time. They're feeling soft for the first time, and they feel that like, whoa, hold on now, I don't know, wait a minute, I don't like that. That feels a little weird, and now
wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
now it's like now I know what I just did to feel like that. I'm never gonna do that again.
Which is ridiculous, but
It's sad.
realistic.
Yeah, I grew up in a toxic masculine household. Like my father was toxic, still is to a degree, but
Capital T? Just one?
Capital T. And that was lowercase T. That was lowercase T, but capital T.
Well, that's good. That's progress.
So for me, there's me. I have 3 brothers. I have 2 sisters, and I have my mom. When I grew up, so I was probably about 14. My cousins, 2 of my cousins came over with us, so we had 8 kids in the house.
Oof.
But yeah, so anywho,
That's too many. I
when
can't
was
even count.
young, I was hey, you cannot cry.
Mm.
When that Disney Channel person passed away on the screen, you cannot cry whatsoever. And it seemed like the way I learned to get away from that was seeing how it affected my mother and the people around me that were in that immediate proximity when lashing out at her. I was like, what the hell? Do you not see how this affects the people around you? How it affects your own children? How it's affecting me? Like, what's going on?
I like that.
And then as we grew up, we began to express that shit. Like, we began to be stone cold, like what the hell are you doing, my mother?
Yep. That's kind of exactly how it works, unfortunately.
Sort of took like a self-inflection, and started to become less of that. Like, oh wait, I need to go to a psychologist. I need to go because he didn't have his parents at all. Like his father passed away when he was young, and his mother legit left him with his grandparents. Like so,
Oh.
like yeah.
I gotta wait.
That's dark. That makes sense.
And that's the
That's
continuation
that's
of
what
the
I'm saying.
chain.
The generational thing. He didn't have an example of well, parent example of how he was supposed to be. And once they land in a spot, especially when they get to a certain age, they're kind of just like, oh, I'm too old to change. You know, this is how I was raised. This is how I know how to, you know, raise you and be a parent. It's great that you're.
You gotta get with the times.
It's full now. It was
Oh.
good that your father took, even though he didn't, you know, like completely do a 180 or whatever. Hey, Daryl's in. He at least thought about it and was like, okay, I gotta do things maybe a little differently now with my kids. That's good that he took that, because not to bring this fucking bastard up, but my own father has a whole bunch of things. It's not just toxic masculinity. He's a narcissist as a whole. But
He's a bad person.
when I told him the things that needed to be changed and the stuff, he's just like, I'm too old for that. There's nothing wrong with me and blah blah blah. Like, he's a great parent to his boys, but to his girls, he's not. And that's what I was saying earlier. Is like, you're not tapping into that soft side to be the best parent all around, because no child is parented the same way. Every child needs a different type of parenting.
Exactly. I have a different mom and dad than my brother, than my sister, than we all see our parents differently.
Yeah.
Okay, how about like how many of y'all grew up with siblings? Because I grew up as the only child.
I have two sisters, two older sisters.
I had siblings.
Because my stepfather had 4 other kids.
I unfortunately have siblings.
That's crazy.
So
Your mother got siblings.
So did you grow up with your father?
I never knew my father. I only knew my stepfather.
I never knew my father.
So did your stepfather
That's not
have that harsh hand? Like did he whoop you?
Oh no, we fought.
Oh.
We fought.
I fought with my mom.
Oh shit.
I don't let nobody hit me. Don't put your hands on me.
That's crazy.
As an 8-year-old, I used to get my ass whooped.
Not Brown say no siblings and no dad is crazy. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but it.
See, my sisters are 6 and 8 years older than me. So.
How old is my sister?
Sharice, is she 42?
I don't know. Yeah.
45.
There you go.
She's 45?
Old as dust.
10 years older than me.
God damn.
Damn.
Damn, she's close to 50.
Damn.
Damn. Now I'm thinking about my sister then.
She'll be 46.
Natalie's 40.
I'll never be that old.
43.
I'll never be that old.
Damn.
It's biologically impossible. My body will stop aging at a certain age, and it's just not
I'm
there.
not even gonna lie. I wasn't even doing the Kevin Hart shit. I'm mind blown. I did not know Sharice was 45. God damn.
Sharice, you're old. You're old as
Anyway,
dust.
I mean, she still probably kicked my ass, but
I'll be that ass.
No, her pinky broken on her left arm and her elbow fucked up on the right, so you gotta hand that off.
She thought she was gonna be the,
the way
shit
she used
forever.
to work out, I feel like she was gonna be straight for years. She gonna be
Listen.
80 but look 50.
She's still built like a linebacker.
That's
Ain't
okay.
no way
All
taking
right.
that out. But
All right. Do you
but-
feel like you have
yes.
no, Gerard. What is it called? Only child syndrome?
Is that a real thing?
I'm not really sure, but I grew up with my family, my stepfather's family, and I live with my little cousin.
Black Mango. Dada said, "Give me back on."
Hell no.
Daryl said, "Not too much on 45-year-olds. I got that old man strength now." We need the sheriff story.
Are they talking about Shango?
Dada, no,
Oh.
Dada. Old man strength be fake. That's crazy. Oh,
Who said
you ain't had to do
that?
that to him. I'll never date another only child. Yeah, some only children have a sometimes have a
I did it.
entitlement.
I did it, only child. They were great.
They have an
I got
entitlement, but
all
they
the
also kind of have like
exceptions.
social problems, and it's all kind of stuff. I mean, Lene was technically raised as a single only child, so
Kamal is an only child. Look how problematic he was, and I can always trace it back to him being an only child.
you got it, because sometimes
Oh,
the
my
only
bad.
child is so spoiled because they don't have other children to spread the love and everything, so they kind of like spoiled that one child. This is
Yeah.
some families, not everybody, but they spoiled that one child, so then they get this like entitlement, and it's like I'm better than everybody, I'm special.
I wasn't spoiled.
Yeah. So see, like
That
there's some
blows.
situations where I mean, not all people need to be spoiled. Like you were taken care of, you know.
I feel that.
Lorenzo said, "Damn, I wasn't spoiled." I said some. I didn't say all only children. I said some.
An only child?
Yeah.
Yep.
You thought there were more spawns from that woman? You must be out of your damn mind. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yes.
That would have been illegal.
Wow,
His mother said
that's
one and
a
done
lot.
and called it a day.
That's a lot.
That was her contribution to society.
Because Lorenzo came out and she looked at him and was like, "This is a demon. I only want one."
Lorenzo came out and she was like, "Actually, I wasn't the first. So your mother got another one? Are they dead?
I was
No,
the
your
second.
mother's kid. Your mother's
Not
kid.
your father's children. We know dads be spreading their seed all over the place.
Nah, he's the shadow.
Boy, my father got 8 kids. He got 8 kids with 4 or 5 baby mamas, I think. So
Who's in the shadow realm?
spreading them all over the place.
Damn.
Who's in the shadow
Yeah.
realm? Are we talking about his dad?
His dad, yes.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh no, he said the one before him.
Oh.
On his dad's side.
On your mom's side or your dad's side? The one before me.
My
My mom's side, you did it.
What do you? That's
You did it.
He talked about what we can't say.
Yep.
Yeah.
You did it. Lorenzo, you did it.
All right, that's crazy.
You did it.
All right, I'm gonna go on to rule 3.
Lorenzo's a demon.
Basic self-care
I'm
is
just kidding.
feminine. This is the ridiculous thought process that dictates what a man could consume or use.
Lorenzo.
It is the rule that says a man cannot order a sweet cocktail at the bar, or use actual skincare instead of a 3-in-1 body wash, or use an umbrella in a rainstorm because suffering through the elements is somehow tougher. Remember I told you the other day
That's dumb.
Remember the other day I told you somebody was like, "I don't use umbrellas because it's gay." How?
How's that gay?
How?
How dare you protect yourself from the elements is basically what I heard.
So you can't wear a raincoat either then, because you're protecting yourself from the rain.
If you don't get outside butt naked and trek all of that terrain and weather,
The skincare
Then
one
no.
is like 100%.
what?
There
I
are
didn't
some
say it
men
again.
who
The
won't-
skincare one.
It says it is the rule that says a man cannot order a sweet cocktail at the bar
Okay.
or use actual skincare instead of a 3-in-1 body wash.
Okay. So I'm gonna make this clear, right?
So
First and foremost.
Wait.
Oh
So
yeah.
you're saying we cannot use lotion?
That
Oh,
sounds.
yeah,
That sounds like skincare to
There's
me.
men that think you're supposed to be ashy because moisturizing
I
is gay.
actually don't use lotion, but this skin just be glistening off of shea
You
butter,
use oil.
shea butter and jojoba oil.
Gerard,
But,
he's walking.
That's me.
Mute yourself when you ain't talking, damn it. But
Not Dingleberry.
not Dingledirt.
I'm getting concerned. That's what.
So
Let me
one,
tell y'all real quick.
when I go to, well, I don't go to the bar, but when I go to the club and I order a drink, it is almost not even almost always. It will always be a sweet drink.
Yeah, because you don't want to taste alcohol.
Now we're not going to talk about the shots that I took before we got to the club,
Right.
but that is my chaser. I'll overdo it on the shots, and then I'm gonna get something sweet because one, I don't like salty drinks, so there'll be no Bloody Marys for me.
Oh, I hate
Two,
Bloody Marys.
I don't sip
Bloody.
straight alcohol. I take shots, and three, I don't understand the problem with it.
I don't
But
know.
then
There's
two,
comments. Dingleberry's here. Hello, he said. Dada said,
Oh, I like
I
blueberries.
only do all that. I'm an alpha male and I do all that always. Daryl said, is it appropriate for a grown man to be moisturized?
That's toxic.
What's wrong with you? First off, Black Mango, I want y'all to
skin
know he's
doesn't-
lying.
Skin doesn't have a what's the word?
Oh, never mind. I take it back. Black Mango's not lying.
Skin doesn't have
A gender?
Boop. That's what I'm
not-
talking
am
about,
I trying to say
Dingleberg.
gender? It might be gender. So
Dingleberry.
regardless, you fucking
Thanks for the follow. Let me follow one back.
you fucking ashy rub the fuck down. I don't understand how. As long I can see like if you say, oh, I don't, you ask somebody, hey, you got lotion, and they're like, oh yeah, this is what I have, and it's like cucumber melon. I would say still use it, but somebody might be like, oh, I'm not gonna use that.
Oh.
I don't want to go around smelling like a girl. Thank you for the galaxy.
I don't even know what that even means, but thank you. First off, skincare is like, I want to say one of the most important things when it comes to your body,
Hi,
because
Dingleberry.
you can get stuff, you can hurt yourself
Oh,
from
that's
not taking
something to
care of
say,
yourself.
by the way.
But yeah, the whole drinks thing, I'm ordering what I want. Skincare, unless you want to look like you have a disease, listen, okay? There's just no reason for it. That is stupid. Use skincare products. It's not hard, and there's nothing. I have to meet.
You know what
I have to
noticed?
meet somebody like this. I
So-
need to meet them because this all sounds unrealistic.
I'm
just
I'm
like a
all over
joke.
social media, so I can tell you. But you wanted to say something.
Hey, go ahead.
I
Oh,
was gonna say I was sitting next to someone the other day, and we in an extremely professional environment. You can tell this person didn't bathe or didn't
Ooh.
do anything for the last 4 days because every time this person moved, a whip done hit me that slapped me across the face. Every movement, it was the movement. Something came out, something spurted, something.
Oh, see, that's not toxic masculinity. That's toxic ass. That's just toxic. That's just toxic broken shower.
First of all, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that because that's nasty.
It's a rite of passage in some worlds.
See, sometimes like when somebody has bad breath, I'll try to be like, "Hey, you want some gum?" And they'd be like, "No." I'll be like, "You sure you don't want some gum?" Like I'm trying to be nice about it.
No, you just throw it in their mouth.
I'm gonna let y'all know straight out. I'm neurodivergent. Your breath stink. I'm gonna be like, oh, your breath stinks. Here's some gum. Do you want some?
I try to say it subtly because it could make somebody feel bad.
No, it's hurtful.
Yeah, so I'm
It's
just like,
hurtful.
"Hey, you want some gum?"
I still say what I say.
But if I asked you twice and now you're like, "Oh, I don't want it," your
The
breath
smell burning your
stinks.
eyes is crazy.
Please take the.
Oh
please
yeah,
take it.
I'm straight up like, ooh, bro, is that your? Here, you want some gum? Your breath stinks.
Oh my
Straight
God.
out. I mean, you already know my number one thing. If you can't beat my ass, I can say whatever I
So
want.
there's this
And
guy.
you can't beat my
This
ass,
is-
so I'm gonna say whatever I want.
My ass.
I'm gonna still say what I want.
There's this white guy
Yeah.
on Instagram that I follow, right?
Mhm.
And you probably watch him, but people probably watch him and be like, "Oh my God, he's gay." So he wears makeup, but like a very small amount. So he does skincare. He does the thing. He does the skincare and everything. But he has like, there's like he's super pale. So he'll put like a little bit of like rosiness to make him not look like a zombie,
A ghost.
a ghost. And he does that. But that people in the comments like, "Oh my God, that's gay. You use skincare. Oh my God." And it's like, wait, I like my skin to be soft.
That's
I
one
like
thing.
clear skin.
That's one piece of masculinity that I held on to for the longest time until I realized I actually wasn't holding on to it. I just
What,
never
skincare or makeup?
makeup. So I never in my head it was like, oh my God, skincare, that's for females when it comes to makeup, not skincare in general.
Mhm.
But the thing that I realized later on when it came to our wedding, I realized like it was never actually a thing. Like that never was a problem. I didn't care. I dyed my hair.
But you
I
just
don't
didn't
care.
want to. That's the thing.
Yeah, I just didn't
It just
want
wasn't
to.
something that you
But like
wanted to do.
when our wedding came up, when we got close to our the 10-year renewal that we did, I shaved and I remember like I got a no, sorry, I didn't shave. I was using this
You have nail clipper?
this medicine because I have psoriasis. And the medicine like got rid of the psoriasis on my face. And then for the first time in my life in general, I got full-blown acne.
It's your
And it was
chunky
just
girl.
it was just all over the place. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? Told the doctor, they was like, oops, my bad. And yeah, it was like 6 or 8 months before the wedding. So as we got closer to the wedding, and when I say close, I mean like we were like 2 months out. Right even before that, I hit up Shawnee's, I hit my sister up and was like, yeah, so I need you to do a little research and help me find makeup that is safe for people with plaque psoriasis, because we're not doing this. Like I'm talking about all broken out. If I could show you, because I cleared it up. But I'd still wear it to this day. I don't. If I had, that's weird. But if I had that big old breakout or whatever, I'd wear. I'd say I'd probably wear it. I'd also probably forget. So because I've forgotten so many
Another
times to do
toxic thing
stuff.
is people hate makeup yet watch movies and gym content. Some
I don't get it.
damn it, you made me forget.
Don't those guys in like bodybuilding competitions, don't they quite literally make their entire body bronze?
Their entire body
Yep.
because of the makeup.
It's like golden, like to make their muscles stand out. But isn't working out and showing your muscles the most manliest thing you could possibly do? So this seems like a contradiction.
Those people are also taking steroids, but
Which
there's
is also a
another toxic
contradiction.
thing is when men won't go to the doctor because you're supposed to just deal with what you're dealing
Be
with.
healthy. That's just how it works. You're just healthy. You're just supposed to be healthy, period.
It just,
Oh, you're not healthy? Be healthy then.
It doesn't make sense. But also a toxic thing is like you said, you had the skin thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If for some reason that guy did say, okay, I'm gonna go get this checked out at the dermatologist. So dermatologist checks it out and they give them something, more than likely they're not even gonna use it. Because technically it's a skincare thing and they're not gonna do it. But you're affecting yourself. You're affecting yourself. Because you went there for a reason, because this is obviously, you had a bristle in your head. Because this is obviously bothering you, but you don't want to use the thing to fix it because you're toxic.
Did your favorite chunky girl join?
She did.
On the top of beauty.
Oh, she wasn't here.
Oh, listen, don't flatter me too much, okay? I know I am the topic of beauty,
God.
but, you know, she's here too, and she's gorgeous.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay? Actually, I take it all back because that's gay and soft.
Oh, my God.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
I know people be saying like the men that get the little pieces on their head, glued to their head. They be saying that's gay too. I'd be like,
that's a.
What you mean? Baby hairs?
No. The whole like.
The whole one piece
Slept on the
Oh,
head. Yeah.
like a toupee.
A toupee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but at the same time,
Looking like a fairy on top of it.
it'd be the fake contradictors. Those be the ones that'll like cuss you out and be like, yeah, I'm the most manliest man in the world, until that shit fall off, and then you're like, oh no,
Or get wet.
or get wet, and you start seeing that black shit running down their damn face, and you be like, I think the devil's sweating out of you. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Do what you
That
do.
shit.
Do what makes
Do
you
what
happy.
do what you. What
As long
makes
as
you
it doesn't
happy.
hurt someone else. Do what makes you happy as long as it doesn't hurt someone else.
It says I can't repost the
Oh yeah, because we were banned for like 10 minutes. Well, it should have.
Oh yeah,
whoa,
that was
by now, right?
that was half hour ago, maybe 45.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
It was before. It was at 9, right? Something like that. But
Huh?
damn.
See, they be doing that shit.
Everybody try to repost a live.
They be doing that shit.
That's why more people ain't joining. That's crazy. But again, IG, we on there now. But no, I say just do what you want to do. It's crazy.
I got 2 more
that
rules,
there's
by the way.
dudes that. Oh, here's a great one.
No, 3 more rules.
Hold on. Hold on. These dudes that are the hardest dudes in the world. Why y'all got your hair braided? That is quite feminine. Why don't y'all got a fade or just a low cut haircut? Why y'all got your hair braided? Why you got why y'all got the right? And then why you let another man do your hair? Why y'all got the dreads in a bun that's put up? Why you got the little rat tail back there?
I hate the rat tail.
Well, that is just the ugliest thing in the world. But yeah, why y'all got that?
Shorty said you used to have a rat tail.
No, I didn't. Prove it.
You had that nasty thing in the back.
Prove it.
Proof it or it didn't happen.
You're forgetting who your mother is. She keeps pictures of everything.
Prove it.
Were you underage? Because that makes sense.
If I'm underage, then I can't. I thought she was talking about like, you know, I made the conscious decision. I don't remember that. But no, like y'all doing this, getting. I don't understand how some things are okay and some things aren't. Is that what we're gonna say?
You get to pick and choose.
Yeah, but I don't understand like how you could let another man be in your hair. That man goes like this. That's another man touching your head, and he's cutting it. He'd be on your face.
Hmm.
They literally like push your mustache down. So like, I don't care if he's wearing gloves or not wearing gloves. Yo, he's on your face. How do
Yeah.
you let that
If you
happen?
have a male doctor, is that gay?
Of course it is, or soft.
Because they got to touch your balls and do your
I
prostate
was gonna say, don't
exams
they
and.
like, ooh, prostate, bust it open.
Bust it wide for a real one. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, they got to do all. They got to check you out. But that's what I mean. The people who are toxic don't go to the doctors because of that. Because it's
And then
gay
they just
to be checked out.
they
It's
die off
gay to
young.
be healthy, to make sure that you're not dying. Like what?
That's-
Just say that out loud, and you think, yeah, that makes sense.
We need to really start promoting gay because it sounds like it's the way to live. Apparently, it keeps you alive, lets you do what you want to do. Makes sense to me.
All right, I have 3 more rules. Number 4: asking for help is a surrender. Whether it is asking for directions, going to therapy, or admitting you don't know how to fix something around the house, toxic masculinity teaches that needing help means you are failed. As a man,
Ooh.
you are expected to silently figure it out or let things fall apart before admitting you are lost. Duck, duck.
Duck, it only took you 80 years. So
That's
to touch
I
that,
think that's a huge thing, though. Men asking for help. There's an ant on your monitor.
guess who's gonna die today? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I get to use this bad boy. Where you at, little motherfucker? You? Where'd you go?
I think it went behind it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
He likes killing the bugs with his little zapper thing.
Oh, the motherfucker's gone.
Something electric thing too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Duck, are you in the freezer again?
Oh no.
It's dead.
Oh no, it's not dead.
Oh.
I got scared. Yup. But yeah, no, that piece is I want to say, if I'm being honest with you, of all the out of all the things that we've talked about that live in the world of toxic masculinity, I can safely say that is the number one worst of all.
Not asking for help.
Yep. Because it has, that shit has affected other people. Like
I
through
told you,
extension.
75 to 80% of the unsubscribing to life is men.
And that's a terrible number.
Although more women are diagnosed with depression.
They're stronger than us, I guess. I don't know. But
no, it's because men are not asking for help. They're not going to therapy, so they can't be diagnosed with depression because they're not seeking.
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
You gotta talk about your feelings.
Yeah.
In therapy and talk about your feelings.
Also, remember that depression is probably soft as well. So, or gay. I don't know.
You can't be depressed.
But no, not asking for help doesn't just like taking care of your health is definitely important.
Mm-hmm.
Taking care of yourself is important. So not going to the doctors and things like that, it is definitely harmful.
Shut up, Moet.
But not asking for help, not being able to ask for help actually touches the taking care of yourself as well, but it also affects other people. For instance, if you are a single father and you decide you don't want to take care of yourself because it's soft, and then you die, now what?
Mm-hmm.
Or if you are a parent who, like I said with my situation, I couldn't come up with
Get an eye boogie.
I couldn't come up with the money to get Pampers for the kid, and I had to ask another man. So are you telling me that if I chose not to, my kid just had to go with yuck butt for the day? Which
not
honestly,
yuck,
and then we're gonna talk chain reaction. I didn't get diapers for her. You come home, you see that she didn't have any diapers on. We're young, brand new parents. That pisses you off. Your mother catches wind of it. Now I look like a terrible parent. And then the chain reaction is like, oh, now they're against me. Now there's people again. Now we're fighting. Now we're arguing. Like, you're quite literally doing nothing but hurting others. Asking for help, though, and when it comes to masculinity, that just has to be the worst one, man. Because I've just seen good people crash and burn and tank.
I have another example of that because, hey, Shango,
How?
like I said,
He just said he was camping.
I'm always on social media. Yeah,
Shango's
that's
white,
Shango.
by the way, for now, because he's
I said asking
he's
for
camping.
help. I had a video about that. I can't
Asking for
remember.
help is the worst.
No, I know, but
I'm glad that we can, like, our friends, we can ask for help, like, but it's always
Damn, I had
the
a
thing
video.
that kills me is it's always a pick and choose, because a dude will ask his boys to help him move. A dude will ask his boys, oh, I just ordered this couch, can you help me bring it in?
Because moving things and being anything strength related is manly.
But you asked for help. You're right, but you asked for help. You don't get to pick and choose, bro.
But they do.
Because it is what it is. You don't get to out loud say, yeah, nah, I ain't asking for help. That ain't it. Can you help me move this couch? Do it yourself. You got that. Don't ask. Don't say nothing. Just do it yourself. Or they be the ones to do it, start it, and just struggle and be like, just wait for you to
That's what it was.
wait for you to say something. But
so there's a video. It wasn't a video. It was like a paragraph or something. And the dude was saying how him and his girlfriend were driving, and she was driving, and they got a flat tire. So he pulled over, and she got out to fix the tire. He sat in the car. So a guy in a pickup truck came up behind and was like, "Hey, do you need help?" And he was like, the dude in the car was like, you better not accept his help or whatever. And the dude was like, hey, he's looking, and he's like, I see him in the car. This was coming from the guy's point of view in the pickup truck. So he's like, he pulled up, he saw this girl was fixing the tire, and he's like, I saw a dude in the car. He just on the phone, not helping her or anything, or outside. The manly thing, you're supposed to change the tire. Regardless, you weren't helping her. So he's like, do you need help, whatever? And then he was like, the guy was like, you better not ask him for help. You better not accept his help. So he's like, so he got out the car and started to help her with it. And oh boy, I took that as disrespect or whatever, I guess, and got out the car and was like, fuck this, and just started walking up the highway.
Yeah, that's not toxic masculinity. That's some actual domestic violence type shit in the home.
Yeah, but he also, but the part of the fact that he didn't want another man to help was the toxic part. Because you could have got out and helped. We all have phones nowadays. So even if you don't know how to change a tire, you could have looked it up on YouTube and helped her.
But that's the thing that gets me is when it comes to a situation like that, if we talking toxic masculinity, she would have never been doing that in the first place. That's the problem. That's one situation that confused me.
The help side.
No, I get the help side. That's what I'm saying. But there's no man that's gonna look at this situation and be like, I'm too manly to accept help. What help are you accepting? You're not the one changing the tire. But that's why I'm like, that seems like a domestic violence type of thing, because you're not changing the tire. So who's asking for help? And
some men are men who are
loosen the nut. Something, yeah.
There's some men who are bad like that, and then it doesn't even matter if they're participating or not. They're a woman. They see them as property still, so they're like, you better not, because
But that's why I say the domestic violence part, because you're not gonna. If you're a manly man, you're not letting your girl change the tire. It's not happening. If you want to be Mr. Manly Man, but at the same time, you're absolutely not gonna let her change the tire and then tell her to turn down help when someone wants to help her with something that isn't a woman's job.
Right.
You're the one sitting in the car on the phone. What phone call are you making that she couldn't make while you were changing that tire? That doesn't make sense. And then you decided to walk home. First off, you're hurting yourself. You're the one walking. I hope you're an Olympic runner. Like, come on now. What are you, the Hulk, about to put your hand out with the thumb? Like, shut the fuck up. You're doing too much. That's stupid. That's not machismo. That's domestic problems.
Yeah.
at this though. I understand some people not asking for help because when they did ask for help, they ended up getting played. So they ended up getting it thrown in their face. I know some dudes that got their girls taken by their friends
Taken.
because
Jesus Christ.
their friend always comes through to help, and their girl was like, I like him better. He's always the one that come help you. Why not? That's for him.
But that's on you.
Mm.
That's on you. And then the
Well,
boys
that's-
helping. No, hold on. The boys not helping you. That's not a toxic masculinity thing though. Toxic masculinity comes from the whole, it is a cultural thing. If
Wanting somebody to help you, though.
Yeah, but that's not toxic masculinity. That's being scorned. If you this keeps happening to
You're
you,
talking
keeps
about
happening to you,
asking for
keeps
help
happening.
the first time.
Yeah,
period.
if you've asked and then you get played, and now you're like, well, I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, that's a natural-
versus a dude who wouldn't even ask, bro. We're talking about someone who wouldn't even
I'm not
ask.
saying this.
They're not even
Yeah,
asking.
but I'm not saying it's toxic. I'm saying that's the reason why there's men out here killing themselves. There's men out here doing things. There's a lot of stuff happening because there's two sides to the story. Sometimes you're just doing it because you got pride.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're doing it because you're scared.
Pride is a big ass part of toxic
Yeah,
masculinity.
yeah.
Being terrified of this, that's a learned behavior that is toxic as hell.
If you start looking at what's going on online, you already know that there's certain things you can't do. Stuff will get thrown in your face. It'll get posted.
Yeah, of
Women
course.
Don't care.
Of
They
course.
don't care if they
Yeah.
get posted. They start posting back. Men don't like that. We don't like our business out there like that. Real men don't want their business out there like that. And you know that.
Yeah, I mean,
And then you're putting your family's business out there when your business is out there. You got to remember, we got kids.
that's what I said about the representation. Everybody in the family represents the family.
Right.
So if you can't go out here and represent the family correctly,
You just can't do.
but you talk about being a masculine man, it's crazy.
Some
I know
comments.
when to ask for help. I know when to ask for help, and I know when not to.
But see, hold on,
But
Dada.
you know
You can
who.
ask though.
You know who
See,
to ask
yeah,
for help.
you
too.
said you know when to ask for help, and you know when not to. But there's people that won't even do it.
Understand how to.
There are people that won't even do it.
Understand how to. They feel as though they're gonna be scorned.
And but that's the thing though. The people that don't know how to, that's where the toxic masculinity comes from, because they don't even start the question. They're just like, I'm not supposed to do that.
Toxic.
Huh?
I can't call those people toxic because they see it. They see bad things happen to people that do that.
It's called a learned behavior.
Because they won't ask nobody. That's not. They're not toxic.
Oh, you're talking about the you're going based off of,
She's in the red room of pain.
yeah, you're talking in the sense of the whole, I don't want to say the word, but you know, the unsubscribing thing. And how it leads to, yeah, that's on a depressional line. I'm still talking about the toxic masculinity. You're correct though. You're still correct, because that is absolutely a thing that'll would start a chain reaction to lead a man to get to that point though. And that's not wrong at all. That happens more often than not.
I'm confused
Go ahead.
because if you are afraid of asking someone because you're scared your girl's going to leave you, why are you with that girl?
That's a bigger issue.
That's a bigger issue.
That's a bigger issue.
That's a much bigger issue.
Why that's a bigger issue? Because you don't know what you're getting yourself into sometimes. We all done put ourselves in situations where we didn't want. I'm the mother man. I got mad women. I hope they on here to hear me.
Oh, this shit
Who?
dead.
Who?
Got a bunch of.
Who's
I got a
they?
bunch of them.
Who are we talking about?
They're not here. I'm hoping they're not here. Like, fuck, what do you mean?
Is he talking about?
I don't understand. What are we talking about now? I'm lost as hell.
I don't know.
Of course this shit got real.
What I'm saying is, you can't call it toxic. It's just some people just don't do certain things.
Again,
That's all it is.
you're
But
talking.
it's
You
the reason
gotta understand.
behind
Yeah,
it.
Dada, you gotta understand. I'm not saying the men who are comfortable but do that are. It's a selective thing. But I'm talking about the guys who won't. Hold on, the guys who won't do it, but they come with the other toxic masculine traits. Those are the ones. The guys that pick and choose who they should even ask, or till you go further, the guys that don't ask because they've unfortunately they live and learn, and this is a terrible way to look at it, but it is what it is. The way they live and learn, that's different.
Let me give you an example.
That's you don't have to, because I get what you're talking about, but it's different though. Go ahead.
You know how some men have women that they say, like, on the outside looking in, you'll be like, oh, this man controls it. Some situations the man is being controlling.
Yeah.
Some situations the woman is letting him control the situation on the outside. When they get in the house, it's a different story. She controls everything. She lets, because I know a lot of Israelites that do that. They let the woman run the whole household. Any decision made in the household, woman let the woman do it.
That's cultural. That's cultural.
It looks like we're controlling him. So people look at you like you're toxic when you're like, no, go sit over there, and she just does it and doesn't say anything.
That's
But
cultural.
when we're in the house, she can say that to me, and it doesn't look crazy, but they don't know
Not
that.
the freezer.
They just look at me like I'm toxic.
Yeah, of course. But again, that's cultural. Unless you explain it that way, it's gonna look like it's toxic. If you explain it though, it's yes, you can. Wait. Why can't you?
Who are you walking around explaining that to when you're just outside minding your business?
Wait, are you?
You're not going around-
But see, now you're talking about worrying about random people, and that ain't. Who the fuck's worrying about random people?
Some people do.
And if you're worrying about random people, then you would explain it. No. Actually, let me take that back. If you're worried about random people, this wouldn't be happening.
People toxic,
That wouldn't happen.
then you just say people are toxic. So
I'm talking about toxic masculinity.
Like toxic.
What?
I know that.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if
Toxic masculinity, and it's really
bro, if you're talking about a cultural thing, right? I promise you, if you're talking about a cultural thing where on the outside you have to portray this, and on the inside of the house, the woman portrays that, you do not care about the people around you, because that's how it is. If you do care about it, then it is a toxic situation. It is not a cultural thing. I promise you that, because you can't have both. You cannot have both. Psychologically, you cannot have both. You can't.
Wait, while y'all are talking,
Huh?
right?
Yeah.
Duck's over here talking about he's actually stuck in the freezer this time.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Brianna's like, Duck's about to freeze to death, and Mance is going on two different tangents. Alt talk about how did we get here? So Duck, call your boss.
It's because hey, look who's back. But
But no,
Piece of paper in between the freezer doors, so you don't get
Duck said, because Alt had said toxic relationship versus toxic masculinity.
yeah,
Or
that's where it switched to. That's what
But
the,
Doug
that's
was
what
saying,
switched it up,
what's the
because Dada was
difference?
what's the difference between toxic relationship and toxic masculinity? One is toxic specifically on the. I wouldn't say it's a fine line. I wouldn't say it's a fine line. I would say when it comes to toxic masculinity, it's pretty out there. When it comes to a toxic relationship, that's the one that you could be like, well, shit. But you can tell the difference. But it also doesn't mean that toxic masculinity doesn't live in a toxic relationship. But in terms of a fine line, that means there's a fine line between this and that. And when there's two people involved, it is what it is. If the man is out here doing all the traits, sorry, Dada, if the man is out here and has all the traits and all the practices of toxic masculinity, right? And the woman is out here promoting the toxic masculinity, meaning you better go do this. It's a toxic relationship. There's no fine line. That's a toxic relationship. Oh shit. Say, no, no, I wouldn't doubt that.
Now, have I done things in public that would make people think that I don't fuck with you? While we was around, while we moved around. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
You did something.
But what does that? But what does that have? But what do you mean though? What that doesn't? But that's different though, bro.
You can't. So you can't just call somebody toxic and just explain them as toxic when you just don't know. You don't know.
That's toxic.
You don't know. You can't
There's
tell.
no way around that.
How?
Bro,
Toxic.
if you're out here doing toxic shit and then when you go home, they're doing toxic shit, I don't understand where the disconnect is here.
Fucking toxic.
Huh?
It is toxic.
Yeah, like what the fuck? You're about to get muted again, goddamn it. 'Cause
So,
I don't understand what the
I'm gonna move on to rule number 5. Duck
Oh.
Duck's over here talking about I will finally learn the difference and learn to love better, but I'm gonna die in this freezer before I show some love.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, Duck, but I'm glad you learned the lesson. Should I call 911 and send them to Houston, Texas? Or should I just hope that you're gonna Yeah. No, actually, Shawnee, he's probably not because of how hot it is. That's probably the best style of
Yeah,
a
it was
freezer.
crazy. Yeah, it was crazy
Which
hot here
means
today.
he's probably gonna go faster than you'd expect.
All right, here's the
But,
5th rule. You
go
must
ahead.
always be the alpha in the room. The exhausting rule that you must constantly prove your dominance. It means never backing down from a stare down, always having to be the loudest in the conversation, and treating every minor disagreement as a challenge to your pride that could escalate into a physical fight. It's the inability to walk away.
Yep. That definitely, first off, that's data. And you're not getting unmuted, so you don't get to
He can
defend
unmute
yourself.
himself. We can't permanently mute.
Watch this. Every time he does it.
That's not.
You said personally you permanently can't mute? Say that again?
Masculinity. That whole alpha male and all that shit sounds toxic.
Alpha is it? What about when you
He talking
introduce
about
yourself and hold on, what about when you introduce yourself and make your voice deeper?
He talking about you.
First off, right, Shango, don't make me put you out there. Don't do this. I will anybody
who's
that's
this?
in
He
my
like- he
personal
like,
circle,
"Oh,
I will
fuck,
destroy you.
Marquise."
Anyone in my personal circle, I will destroy you. Because I know you the best.
First of all,
I
Alt
do-
said we're moving into Jeffrey Dahmer territory.
Not Jeffrey Dahmer. You-
Some psychopath shit. Like, what in the world? You can't stare me in my eyes. You can't. Like, what?
That's like a primal thing, though, because if it's an animal and you stare at a predator
Yeah.
in the eyes, they take that as a
Yeah.
threat.
Yeah, this one's a kind of a talk. See, if we want to talk about fine lines, this one's actually a fine line type of one.
To a
Because-
certain extent, we are technically still
What?
like we have.
Wait, what did she say? I
What's it
didn't hear.
called? She said, "But we're not animals; we're humans."
We're mammals. Mammals are
True, but there's this.
mammals, but we've designated those things as animals. So technically,
Doesn't require the eye contact. Eye contact is
No.
something that is supposed to be done in a conversation to show that you're engaged. So if you're intimidated by somebody who keeps eye contact while they're talking to you and you feel like that challenges your alpha maleness, you need to go see that lady.
But not
that
it's,
lady.
a conversation is different. It's mostly saying like if you're at a party or something and there's a man staring at you. Now you feel you don't know this person, and you. Well, that's also toxic masculinity. That don't nobody. A man don't want to be tickled.
I'll let a grown man tickle me in the club. I'll be like, "What's up?"
I don't like tickling as a whole.
Tooth
can't be with us.
here,
She's
so-
in the clinic.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
Do the stare downs anymore.
Hmm? I'm too grown for that shit. I never did the stare downs. I never did
I
the
might
stare
have a little
downs.
toxic masculinity in me because
I got no-
when somebody's staring at me, what the fuck you looking at?
Yeah, let's make this very clear. There's no stare down. Somebody's staring at me, I'm approaching. The fuck do you want? There's no staring them down. Like, I don't have that animal instinct. I have my what's up. And then when they say, bro, I was just looking at you. I've actually had people say things like, oh, yeah, huh? I've had people say that.
He
And
said
I'd be
you
like,
got nice eyes.
yeah, I've had that happen. I'd be like, thanks, man. Like,
Hold
this
on,
happened.
hold on. Duck Duck said Tooth can't be here because she got into a fight with her sister's boyfriend. Like a fist fight. Why is Toothless
Why
always
is
going
Toothless
through this?
Always go. Toothless is black. She lives a hood life
Send
So I can slide through.
in Texas.
in Texas.
Oh, never mind.
Tell him
Well, we'll be sliding through.
tell her we hope
July 8th.
everything goes well and
We'll be there.
let us know because we put hands on people.
She
But-
aggressive Asian.
Alt said, "Can
That's
you
real.
read this again?" Thanks for the follow, Bella. The rule was
I gotta go.
you must always be the alpha in the room. The exhausting rule that you must constantly prove your dominance. It means never backing down from a stare down, always having to be the loudest in the conversation, and treating every minor disagreement as a challenge to your pride that could escalate into a physical fight. It's just it's the inability to just walk away.
So I didn't get to say this, but there is a fine line on that one between toxic masculinity
Mhm.
and nature.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
That's what I was
that
saying.
one's
Because
that
in like
one's
a
a
nature thing, of, like if you
that,
stare at a predator in his eyes,
yeah,
that's a threat to them.
yeah. They
And
look at it
and
as
that
you're waiting
kind
for
of
me to make a
transfers
move
over.
type of
Yeah,
thing.
that
Yeah,
transfers over to humans
yeah,
a little
and
bit.
that's no, it's 100%. It's the same reason why like men, when their sons grow and they reach puberty or whatever, men
Yep,
will
I know. Yeah.
try to assert their dominance or whatever. It's animalistic in actually no, it's how the male species is. It's a species thing.
Sound like somebody's running
And
upstairs.
but again, that also doesn't mean it can't be toxic masculinity. It can be, because there are people that will start the loudness for no reason.
Mhm.
Because the difference between us and, like she was saying, like, we're not animals.
Mhm.
There is a significant difference. When you see a
Oh,
wolf
yeah.
and a wolf sees a wolf and they're not from the same pack, they stare at each other. They don't break contact because I want to make sure that motherfucker's not going to pounce on me. And I'm going to make sure by
There's certain
looking at you.
characteristics of
Yeah.
both
But
sides.
what doesn't happen is the wolf is chilling and then the other wolf's chilling and then the other wolf's playing by itself and then the other wolf goes over and just starts being, alpha. That's
Mhm.
not how that works. So when you're in a situation where you could see that you're being challenged, and so you're gonna go up for the challenge, and then y'all do the stare down and the loudness and all that stuff, okay, that can be taken as, nature. But when it's a situation where you're in a group, no one's even talking to you, and then you decide to be the one to take over, even though no one has shown any form of dominance, it's just your group, y'all are chilling, everybody's cooling, and then you do that, yeah, that's some toxic shit. I don't know if it's toxic masculinity, but I definitely know it's toxic in general.
Yeah, because some guys they might not even be staring at you. They might just like glance at you, and people are like, "The fuck you looking at?" And it's a problem for them. It's like, damn, I'm just I got eyes.
Yeah.
I'm looking around. I don't got a problem with you, but it's taken that way.
Yeah. I love being a big guy, and I love
got something to
being
say.
able to go up to people and say wild shit. Like when we was in the mall, when we took the kids to what did we take? Oh, for the virtual reality thing.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. I was behind when after I parked the car, I walked in the mall. There was these two dudes, and one of them smelled great. And so I walked up to him, and I was like, "Hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo." And he turned around. He was scared as shit. And I was like, "Yo, not to sound weird or anything, but what is it that you're wearing? Is that like an oil or a cologne? Because that smells amazing, dog." And he was just like, "Oh,
Did he say pause?
huh?"
He said pause?
No, because I'm huge. And when I stood up and I was like this over him, I was like, "Yo, what's up?" Because he was like this tall. I was like, "What's that thing?" He was like, "Oh, yeah, hold on." And then his I guess it was his cousin. He was like, "It's the blue bottle, right?" And he told me the name. I done forgot it now, but I took a screenshot. It was
Versace?
I think it was Celine.
Or Polo.
I can't
Polo got
remember.
blue too.
But nope, it was Tom Ford. It was Tom Ford.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And yeah, he said that. I was like, "Yeah, man, I was sorry," and I apologized because I was like, I knew what I did. I did it on purpose because I just wanted to make myself laugh.
You ain't shit.
But because I wouldn't have flinched at it. I'd just be like, okay, but yeah,
Which is toxic.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm doing it to. But see, there's a difference. I don't feel the need to do it. I did that purely for my own entertainment. That's not toxic. That's just evil. I'm evil. Wait, say that again. If he'd have did what?
If he would have approached you the wrong way after,
Yeah.
it would have been toxic and it would have been your fault. If he would have turned around and just stabbed you, because I'm crazy like that.
You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit.
'Cause
You
I'm
never been like that.
I'm
You're
crazy
soft.
like
We
that.
both know you're soft. Shut up. But
You're scaring me.
no.
Hold on. Oh, I had something to say.
Yeah, my fault.
I'm doing it because I'm scared.
Oh no, what he's saying makes sense. Again, I'm not changing what I said. I'm
sorry,
doing it to be a
what was you
troll
gonna
and
say?
mean.
I was gonna say, as I'm listening, I had you repeat the rule, but I had to hear something. It's starting to click that I can't really differentiate this toxic masculinity from a cult leader. Like they appearing in like
Hold up. Go back to Shawnice. She go back to Shanice. She said religion. She feels religion was the start. I don't want to say the word cult and religion in the same sentence,
It can,
but
it
I'm just
can
saying.
be looked at like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But you know, that is a good point.
Say Charles Manson.
Hold on. Let me Google this real quick.
That toxic masculinity that had people following.
They all don't go to therapy because they're their own. They know exactly what to do.
Mhm.
Like it's starting to blur a little bit.
Yeah. He's on something there. I didn't even think of it like that, but no.
Oh.
That Jim Jones documentary was crazy.
I just looked up the definition of cult. A cult is a group or social movement characterized by unwavering devotion
Mhm.
to a set of beliefs, a charismatic leader, or an ideology. While the term is often used informally to describe intense admiration, a cult classic, in a social sense, it refers to authoritarian groups that use manipulative tactics to control members' behavior, thoughts, and emotions.
Yeah.
I don't want to put them in the same sentence, and I'm gonna leave it there. So,
That was a good,
Alt, you seem right,
that was a good,
Shanice.
not me and
You
Shanice
seem right in the
could be cult
origin story,
leaders.
and I'm gonna just leave it there.
That's because I like to do research on cults and things like that.
Oh no, you're a weirdo. You still got cool
Just
points,
like
but you're a
other
weirdo. I
All
almost
right.
said it, but
So
I
here's the
can't.
last rule. Everything is a competition. Friendships are treated like rivalries. Instead of celebrating a friend's new job, relationship, or success, the unspoken rule dictates that you must immediately compare yourself to them and find a way to one up their achievement or tear it down slightly to keep your own ego intact.
I don't understand friendship rivalries. Like if I
I
don't
feel like that's not just toxic masculinity though. That happens in a lot of women.
That's true.
friend groups too.
No, that's
That
true.
happens in general. Just have shitty people around. Parents get level.
men do that less than women.
No, yeah. No, that's actually a good point because I do see that more in women friendships than men.
I see it in equal amount in both women and men friendships.
Me too, I see equally.
But I also see in more women friendships that women
Wait,
that
what was it
back
again?
their friends up.
I heard it and then
It
it
says
lost me.
everything is a competition. Friendships are treated like rivalries. Instead of celebrating a friend's new job, relationship, or success, the unspoken rule dictates that you must immediately compare yourself to them and find a way to one up their achievement or tear it down slightly to keep your own ego intact. What the fuck did you just do?
I was trying to adjust them. I was adjusting.
You need to leave. Gerard said that's straight up jealousy.
Yeah, it sounds like jealousy to me.
It is. Now that I'm thinking about me personally, I see it more in women than I see it in men friendships. Which is part of the reason why.
Yeah,
I'm not friends
I don't
with a
see
lot
it
of
equally.
women.
I can't say equally. Yeah, I want to say it's definitely dominant in women, and you can just visually see it. Like it's rarer to see a group of women than it is a group of men. And every time I talk to, this is off of my experience coming from women. I know a lot of women. Every time I talk to women, the women that do not fuck with other women, they always give roughly the same answers. Like they give the same list.
It's exhausting
And-
sometimes being friends with women.
And yeah, and then I see the things that two women will do that are friends, and I'm just like, why? Or I hear the problems that they're having. Like, oh, this is that, and she's doing this, and they're doing that, and they always got to do it. And it looks like a one up type thing.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is weird though, because when it comes to competition, that's looked at as a man thing, because we're the performers type of thing. So competition is looked at like that, but then when it comes to the actual like little bitch, when it comes to the sorry, I had to kill an ant. When it comes to
Smack the shit out that thing.
between the two, I mean, I always see it in groups of women or women in general. And then when it's just a solo woman or there's a couple women in it, they don't mess with women. And they have their experiences, and the experiences are usually that. So it's just like, as a man, being in a group of men, it happens, but I mean, there's a lot
I feel
less
like
solo
men,
guys.
to go kind of back to the compliments thing, they make jokes out of. So I've seen like videos of like people on like um, Call of Duty playing whatever, they're on chat, whatever. But then there's like, oh, take when you guys were
Take heat.
when you used to play Apex and like Martino and all them stuff were in it, and then Martino would have to get off because he had to take care of the kids or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen videos like that, but they'd be like, "Look at this motherfucker being a dad," and they like make fun of it. But I feel like there's like
no, we do that. We've
no,
done
I know,
this.
but I
We
feel
do
like
this.
there's some type of realness behind that. Like you're saying it as a joke, but you're kind of like passive aggressively being an asshole.
I love being exempt from those things because I love being the exception. I love being the exception because we've said that. We do that shit all the time. And at no point do we mean it ever. We do, and I can't even say, like, I'm talking about like me, Shango and Martino have played, and Martino has gotten off, like you just said, and me and Shango have been like, oh my God, here he goes being a father or whatever. We're both fathers. And we've complimented him on all the things that he's done as a dad. We're just doing it to be assholes. Or I guess, like you said, just making the jokes. But there's nothing behind it because
I'm not saying
never
all the
felt
time, but I do
anything.
feel like sometimes when people make jokes, there is some
I want
real
to say a
truth
lot of
behind
times,
it.
to be honest with you. But I'm saying that's why I like being exempt from that, because I can safely say, unless they're really hiding deep dark secrets, I can't see that in Lorenzo or Shango or me.
It's only real for people that are scared to talk.
What that mean?
Because I'm gonna always say, speak my mind. I'm not gonna just talk about somebody and not feel some. If I feel some way about you, I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna hide behind a joke.
All right, yeah.
But the ones
I see
that do
I
hide
get
behind the jokes, well, you'll never know. If we're talking about online, if you're talking about the in-person circles type thing, it's very easy to find out
But see,
if they're hiding
sometimes
behind a
they
joke.
wouldn't
All you
say
gotta do
it.
is
They probably wouldn't say that in person though. They do it online because you could back out and be done with it. You don't have to actually deal with it in that moment. In the person, you said it to somebody's face. We're gonna deal with it right now because you're in front of me.
No, but I mean, like, in the joking sense, I've seen it on TV too, where it'd be like single guy feeling a type of way because the guys have to leave to link up with their girls or whatever, right? So they're all playing basketball, and they're like, "Oh, all right, man, I gotta go." And he's like, "Bro, what are you talking about? Like, it's mad early. We can get one more game in." And then when it's like, "Nah, I gotta go," and everybody's like, "Oh, you pussy whipped."
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yep.
So now here's the thing, though. It's the single guy that says it, and then the guys that have that other half or whatever, they know what's up. They know what's up, so they're not coming at it because they don't want to look stupid.
That's what Gerard said. He said y'all can say that because y'all are fathers. But if
Yeah,
it's somebody
exactly.
who's not a father and they say, "Oh, look at this dude being a dad,"
No. It's the one we could say it because we're.
What was that? What
The
happened?
camera's moving. Anywho, we could say it because we're
I think it
fathers,
just
but there
shut
are
off.
fathers that will say that, and what she's
died.
saying when she says that there's some what do you call it behind it? You know, you're moving a lot for a dead camera. But yeah, when there's something behind it, or she says she feels like there's a little something behind it.
Yeah.
Those be the fathers that aren't being good fathers, and they're projecting. And that's what I mean. That's why I agree with her when she says I feel like there's a little bit of truth behind it, because if you're the one that's not showing up for your kid and you are playing the game and now you're clowning the old boy because he wants to show up for his kid. Well, if nobody's in your household, then they're never gonna know. But we all know why you're saying it. You're like that.
I think one way to definitely tell is if it's always that person and they say too much. Like, I do the same jokes with my brothers, like, "Oh, look at this man, he got to go be a father to 2 kids and whatever." But if they keep like saying the same, like every time,
She's absolutely right. You're
Like,
absolutely
what do you
right.
mean by that, actually?
Damn,
Like,
this is hot. No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because if you're the only thing that gets the slide on hitting the same joke over and over if this is the thing that is you. So, for instance, if somebody says you smell like fucking garbage and you don't wash your ass, well, this is you. That one's a little different. But if somebody's pushing a joke that is on some old, like, it could be funny or whatever, or it could just be y'all's group type of thing, but you could, like you said, you're consistently pushing it, especially when you're pushing it and no one else in the group is pushing it, then it's just like,
And they do
well,
it
first
to,
off, it's
they do
borderline
it to
bullying.
try and get the other people to join in and
Yeah,
like,
it'll
gang
hit you
up
with the,
on
am I right? Am I right? Like, now you're bullying, but to pass the bullying shit, I'm hearing some underlying issues that you might want to talk about. So I could definitely agree with you on that one, but the it's just hilarious how all these things lead up to dudes just hiding their true selves or not knowing their true selves. Half the dudes out here, anybody that's like this, you don't really know your true self because you follow it.
You're not comfortable with yourself.
Yeah,
with your true self.
Yeah, and you don't know it because you refuse to let yourself get to your true self. You won't get there. So I mean, hey.
Moral of the story is be you and don't care about what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, be you. If you want to be masculine, be masculine. But you know, the word toxic and masculinity, they were separate words. So, you know, you can be toxic and you can be masculine. You can have masculinity and you can have toxicity. You can also just be a toxic masculine person. Like, if you want to be this side, then be that side. Just don't bring your stink ass poison with you, because it stinks, and nobody wants that in their ears or their
Smells
mouth.
like cat piss, like that damn drink.
Oh my god, it was tasty though.
Goku joined. Everybody leave.
Delightful.
Run.
When we talk about fathers, let me stop. But it's sad. It's sad.
Well,
I hope we do better as a whole.
This has been a conversation.
Yo, this was progressive. This was progressive. This was progressive.
Oh shit! I just realized you didn't leave. That's good.
Did you call out?
No, it's Juneteenth.
Oh, you need that sometimes.
Not the. What if the CEO was a black guy?
If the CEO was a black guy, that'd be hilarious.
No, if the CEO was a black guy, you'd have today off. So never mind. If they were, you know, a real black guy, not like a MAGA black guy. But anyway, we will.
Black power.
I'm gonna end it there.
Yeah.
So I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go
Yeah,
eat
my
something.
stomach been growling
But
this whole
also,
time.
this was a great conversation.
This was.
Thank you for everybody that joined.
Yep.
We will be live. Let me check.
We'll be
We
live.
We'll be live next Friday. Oh, Brianna will be here. Maybe she'll join.
Maybe. And
I won't.
we might. Good to know ahead of time. And we
Oh no,
should.
I don't know what day it is though.
Oh, well, we should be live streaming. We should be live streaming the game. Go look it up. It's called Split Fiction. It is a 2-player game that you can only play with 2 players. Can't play it by yourself. And yeah, we're gonna stream that.
We might do that Tuesday.
Might do that Tuesday.
Yeah.
We gotta figure out the setup and then we'll go from there.
All right.
But
thank you guys.
Bye, Gremlin.
Oh,
Is she still in here?
Remember, no homo pause. Don't be gay or soft, and your life will go great.
Duck.
During Pride.
Oh yeah, during Pride.
This was actually the